You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance at its best.
My name is Vanessa, and I ask the tough questions.
Hey, it's Go. You know we stay lit, and you know why you here. So let's get it.
Yeah, it's your boy Jared the Great, and you are tuned into, sorry, she walked right into my camera, a brand new episode of the Dignified Delinquents podcast. Try to step over it too, like she wasn't.
Nobody noticed if you wouldn't have said
I saw they would have saw a big ass arm coming in the frame. Whose arm is this?
Big ass arm.
Not a big ass arm, but like an arm.
Like an arm.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't mean it like
not like that, just an arm. Vasco.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Chill. Yo, it's your boy, man. Sko, aka I am .vsj, aka Head Honcho Height, aka the best vlogger and
lover.
You know, man. Hey, I want to drop that part.
What part?
The lover part.
Why?
We'll discuss it later.
Nessa, why you ain't bring it up? Why you bring it up on show? You should have told me that. I would have kept it off.
I just not thinking about it. That's why. That's all it was. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Just cut that part out of the intro, and then we're gonna keep it the same. Besides that, but
hey,
Nessa,
hey,
sorry.
I'm good.
How you doing?
I'm well.
Living good.
Swell.
Living
with the
life
Michael
doing
Jackson
better.
jacket on.
Dwell.
Ooh.
About to check my mail.
Ooh.
That's all I got.
Finna cast a spell.
Ooh, might check my Dell.
Ooh.
I don't
Ring
know.
the bell.
That's all I got.
Can we go back to the intro though? Don't tell me why, but if I cut it, what we gonna put behind it? Because you said the best vlogger.
I was just gonna cut it off.
You was gonna say the best vlogger?
Best vlogger you know.
Okay. What's wrong with the level? Okay. Well, let's see. It's your intro.
No.
Happy you told me not before we do this live show next week.
Right. Give the future crowd a little warning. We gonna just drop that part, just that part. Everything else stay in there. So when I go the best vlogger, y'all gonna you feel me?
Is that what you gonna?
No. Well, actually,
they don't know you like that.
We'll see.
They know you, but they don't know you.
I'll see I'll ask them to start doing it with me. If they tagging along with it, then we might. But I don't know. We'll read the crowd. How you been?
I'm being good. It's That's gonna throw me into some shit today. It is good. Did y'all have y'all happy Halloween?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
What did y'all do?
Okay. I'll go first. We decided to go down to Tampa, the Busch Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
They had a hollow scream is what they called their little event. We was gonna go to Universal, but Universal look.
Which on kids taxing.
Yeah, so we was like, we're gonna go ahead and go with Busch Gardens. And we both never been like to one neither Busch Gardens or like a spooky event like that. So we was like, let's do that. So we went down. It was a great experience. We got to get on like 3 out of the 5 spooky things that was there, and then we got on 4 out of like the 6 roller coasters that was open. So it was nice.
Bless you.
But I had to go again during the day to see which one was better, Busch Gardens or Universal Studios. But the whole experience for Halloween, excellent day.
Yeah. Then did you go to Ybor City?
Ybor City.
Did you go to
Is that where bro?
7th and Grove.
7th and Grove. Shout out to y'all, bro. Hey, y'all know how to have a good time. The vibe was great.
I don't know that's Ybor City.
The customer service was great. We had both. We had like 3 when we first got there. It was some bullshit. They was like, you have to wait. Yeah. But after the wait, you know what I'm saying? We waited for like 30 minutes outside. We just.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Right, all right. We just looking outside, messing with the chickens. That was funny. I didn't know they had chickens down there, but it was a nice little vibe. And then we finally got in there. Then we had like 3 waitresses to make sure like it was okay. The manager came out. He made sure it was okay. Nice. They was in there because we just continued to sit outside because there was no room inside. Literally, like, it was packed. Packed. So we see and we hear like them turning up because they in there dancing, twerking with the bottles, and we in there. Hey, bro, is this?
Yeah. What time is it?
What time is it? Like we started thinking, what time is it? We know this bitch got to be jumping at night, so it was definitely a vibe though. 7th and Grove, man. Yeah. Shout out to y'all. Definitely was great food as well, bro. When
I told you, I was like, Vasco, I said go to 7th and Grove. I didn't think that you were gonna go for real. I was like, he might not go. And then 2, I told my wife I told you to go. She was like, ooh, why you told him to go there? Because they a little expensive.
Man.
I ain't been there yet.
They a little expensive,
Yeah,
but I was like,
it's worth it. It's worth it, and the portions like you get what you pay for.
yeah, you get a nice.
I can't remember the name. It was like the Sunny something. And it was the chicken strips, the potatoes, and the eggs, and it was like all mixed together with the gravy on it.
Oh, nice.
That boy smacked. Oh my god.
Nessa, what about you? How'd you do for Halloween?
I went to Halloween parties.
How many?
Well, I went to one.
Halloween only one day.
The S kept going.
I think this is my favorite holiday now.
Halloween.
Yeah, I love the opportunity to dress up.
You didn't go to Hallelujah Fest?
No, I ain't never did that. We did do a trick or treat at the church whenever I was a kid, but we always still went trick or treating. But no, I went to a Halloween party. Shout out to Jay, she threw one. I was Batwoman, and then people, I got the big ass bat emblem on my chest and everything. Niggas in the DMs, what you supposed to be? I was like, what? Out of every pickup line, that's the best.
What you supposed to be? That's a pickup line.
I guess so. I don't know. I was like,
who you is?
Lame ass icebreaker. Hey. I know I see this big ass back symbol in your chest.
I should read
What's
that. We should
costume?
do that on the show one day. I should just read some of the stuff in my DMs.
What you supposed to be?
Yeah.
You said, what was the other one? You said you went to two. You went to parties.
Oh, and then I went to another one where I was a butterfly, but that was last weekend.
Okay. Did you go to the woke one? The one that was.
Oh no, and I'm not mad.
Okay.
Love you if you see this. They canceled it.
Oh.
And sent the cancellation via Instagram. The party started at 9. Maybe I got it at 7. But they did refund my money, and
oh, well, that's good.
That's
cool.
good.
That's good.
7 ain't a bad time though.
It's canceled.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I probably won't go. I was already like in my mind, like, damn, I'm tired. If I do go, I was just gonna go out of support. Probably wasn't gonna dress up and stuff. But
you was gonna be there as a regular street nigga.
well, you know what I'm saying. The person who's throwing it supports me and my endeavor. So yeah, I was gonna go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jerry,
Did you dress up?
No, I did not. So what I did do, I wasn't. Well, not that I wasn't, because I like to see the kids dress up and stuff. Like that was fun. So I went down the street, as they say over here, down the street. I went to the Dollar General. Yeah, that's the yellow one, right?
Yeah, you got that one right.
No, then what's the red
Family
one?
Dollar.
If I went to Family Dollar, I was like, look at me. Let me buy a bucket. I'm gonna buy some candy. Now you come to my house, you gonna get the Cadillac of candy.
Here we go.
You gonna get the Cadillac, the SUV of candy. I got the Reese's, the Kit Kats, the Paydays, the Twits, and I got and Snickers. And I put them all in the thing. Most people mix that up with like the Dum Dums and stuff. I ain't do no Dum Dums. I did the good stuff. No Dum Dums.
So what you did?
That's what I did. I did the good stuff.
Okay.
You walk down the street with your bucket?
No. So I knew we got a lot of kids in our neighborhood. So I knew that kids would come. But I think a lot of people went to more and more people year to year are doing more so Hallelujah Fest, whatever. And then Halloween fell on a Sunday this year too. So that was a little lopsided. You can't be praising the Lord and go out there and worship the devil. I know somebody's mama said that to their kid. Can't you praise the Lord all day, then go out there and worship the devil?
The devil's candies, delicious treats.
So we didn't get as many kids as we thought. But I'm gonna ask y'all this. I asked this on my Instagram. I'm gonna ask y'all in this room. Now, I got the Cadillac of the candy. I got the Cadillac candy. The Reese's, Snickers, Paydays, Twits. Now, if a kid, and it's the fun size.
Okay, I was finna say.
It's the fun size. But if a kid comes to your door, Vasco, boom, boom, trick or treat, and you got this candy, how many are you going to give them? You going to do a handful, or you just going to grab like 2 or 3 pieces? What you going to do?
I'd probably grab like 2-3 pieces.
Okay.
Because if I got the big, you know what I'm saying, the big snacks, the Cadillac snacks.
Yeah.
Right, this gonna fill you up. Like this gonna take up about 2/3 of the bucket itself. Like,
and even if it's only 2 pieces, they gonna stand out.
I ain't gonna count. I would. It'll be 3 pieces at first. And then as the night starts to get down, to get low. All right, there you go. Now this is literally all I got. Yeah. At this point. So.
Vanessa, what about you? You gonna do a handful, or you gonna do a couple of pieces?
I'll probably just do a couple pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was tripping. My wife, at first she was going to the door. Now, granted, our front door from where our living room is, it's a walk. It's a walk. It's like in my mama's house, the front door and living
You're
room.
supposed to sit outside in the garage area in the car.
I just want to see him like that.
Yes.
And I got tired because I was like, y'all disturbing my damn show. Now I keep pausing.
Exactly. Why?
No.
It's supposed to be like a little experience. Y'all sit out there together.
No. Now y'all rang this doorbell, and by the time you get to the door, y'all stood there. Y'all wanted it.
Oh my God.
Because some of the kids would turn around, was halfway in the grass, and I opened the door. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you see the light on, nigga. We here. So just wait for it.
That is the rule.
But my wife, she was giving out handfuls of the good stuff, and I think like maybe 4 or 5 kids that came, and then she was like, uh-oh. I said, uh-oh. So I might have to run to the store. I was like, no, you can't run to the store. Like, you ain't gonna make it damn back, and then it's gonna be a waste of money. I was like, what you saying uh-oh for? She said, we're almost out. I said, how the fuck we almost out? I spent $30 on candy.
Oh shit.
I would feel bad, but that's me on every week.
And it was like 5 kids. I was like, nah, all these other kids that's finna come finna get a piece. And one kid did this to me.
He brought it back?
He brought it back. Like, look. Then one little boy, he was cute. He was like, I put it in one of his bags. Then he held up another bag. I said, oh, you got 2 bags. He's like, no, this for my sister. I said, I don't see no damn sister.
It probably was.
Yeah,
it was a little baby in a little cart. But my mom don't want to say she can't eat that shit.
She's
That's
smart.
what I wanted to say.
This for my sister. Little do you know.
He probably like, okay, buddy.
Yeah, I gave it to him. I'm like, oh, look at you. Oh, star man.
This fucking idiot. I got him.
Who you? And then the grown ass kids. That's who got on my nerves. I wanted. My ring didn't catch them in time. It was some grown ass high school kids at my door talking about trick or treat. With no, they ain't no costume, full regular street clothes. I said, nigga, y'all get the fuck.
Do they have a bucket?
Ain't no bucket. Just taking it in their hand. Put it in their pocket. Put it in their pocket like this.
Before they get to the next
I'm
house.
not even bullshit. Put it in their damn thing.
They open the door.
Trick or treat. I said, y'all grown asses out here trick. Cause I curse at the older kids. Y'all grown asses out here trick or treat, man. We just want some candy. I said, all right, here, get a Reese's, nigga, and go.
Yeah, they could be doing something else.
They
trick or treating. That's innocent fun.
That's true. And then the last one, I don't like when people try to get over on me. On my ring, I see this boy telling his homeboy, hey, hop behind the counter. Because his homeboy had a white thing on that was very noticeable, a white Adidas hoodie. They had on black, but they had masks. The homeboy didn't. So the first time they came, I said, who the hell y'all supposed to be? He's like, well, I'm a ghost. I'm the Grim Reaper. And then he's like, I'm just an athlete. So then they left, came back like 3 minutes later, and I'm looking at the ring like, somebody, bro, how do I go? He coming. Uh-oh. So I was like, who y'all supposed to be this time? He's like, well, just some niggas that want some candy.
They probably did say it like that.
I was like,
they don't care.
Here you go. All right, Here you go. Come on,
come on out.
What the lady said on the Temptations? And Blue, come from around that car
and zip up that jacket.
Bring him out.
Oh man, I enjoyed it.
That's a good Halloween.
Yeah,
pretty solid.
I can't wait to do that.
You could have did it this year,
but I'm no.
With the children,
you got to be out in the streets.
I'm not ready for that. Yeah, but yeah, I like to be in the streets.
Then I think I do it because I trick or treated a lot as a kid, and I knew how important and how fun that was to me to go to houses. So I was like, man, I don't want to be the house on the block that's not. God, now I ain't gonna be no decorations up, but this light on. Come on and up.
Now it'd be like 5 houses and then one, and then 5 more. Everybody takes their kids to, like something you said, the trunk or treats, or to another like a rich neighborhood or something like that. It's and it's a pretty nice neighborhood y'all in. So I don't understand.
Yeah, it's and I thought that would be. I would have got a lot more, but I'm happy I didn't because I was like, she gave away all the goddamn Cadillac candy.
Boy. It ain't no Cadillac candy for real. I thought you was meant you got the regular size something, and the fact that you got paydays in there immediately disqualifies you.
You know what?
Don't nobody want no damn paydays.
As soon as you said paydays, bro, I was like,
Let me ask you this.
I ain't want to step on it.
You had like the Lexus of candy.
Okay, maybe.
Lexuses are good.
BMW.
The new ones?
No, the new one.
BMW emblem on an old ass 98.
Right. One of them.
Y'all don't like paydays?
Nah, paydays are old.
They got the nuts in it and what else?
Shit, I think caramel.
Nougat.
Yeah. Now I will say I think I haven't had a payday for years until I had one on Halloween, and I was like, damn, these shits are good. So
right.
Is that an old people candy?
Yeah, that's old.
Definitely.
That's the oldest snack.
It's okay.
That's like $100,000.
Yeah,
I'm
you
starting to
pay
notice I got some old tendencies because I'm looking at bedazzle shit. Like, okay, that's pretty nice.
What you trying to get that
Stuff
bedazzled?
with rhinestones, like some Nalia. Some
Oh
Delta
yeah,
stuff.
that's old as fuck.
And I used to make fun of the old heads. Like,
Delta Diva.
Where's that guy go commercial? We can't stop you from becoming your parents.
The progressive.
it is.
I needed this myself. No, get rid of this.
If your ass get Delta educated around your place, I know your ass.
I'm not there yet.
Oh man.
Did the shirt say Delta Diva though? Delta Diva.
I was looking at the jackets.
And they be having a little hat.
The hat, the damn shoes, everything. Like I was like, okay, maybe I'm
You
on
gonna
the
be
dazzle
decked
side
out.
of things now.
Yeah, y'all getting over on this age. We getting over there.
Yeah.
So, did y'all ride the bus when y'all were younger?
Oh,
And
yeah.
The reason I ask is because in Duval, with the teacher of the year who got nominated for teacher of the year, also, you saw that on the news? A teacher of the year here in Jacksonville, she was nominated by her school for teacher of the year. Then, like, how many days later? 2 days later, her ass was in jail for assaulting a kid.
Don't even put me up for no accolades.
I think was that Douglas Anderson School of the Arts here in Jacksonville.
That's the most Florida shit I've heard.
Yeah, she teacher of the year
that's
on
one of the good
Tuesday.
schools.
Right, she teacher of the year on Monday. Come teacher of the year on Monday. Come Wednesday, her ass in jail.
That's crazy.
Did they report the incident?
Yeah, I think she maybe just bonded out, but she got charges pressed against her.
Wow.
Her ass.
I wonder what the situation is.
Nonsense.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a black student though, so I'm taking their side. It was a white teacher,
is
black
that the
student.
school where they wanted to have the cultural meeting?
Yeah.
Separated black kids in one assembly, white kids in another
Yeah,
assembly.
I was like, wow. But no, so bus driver. Speaking of Duval, a bus driver. It made me question would I put my kids on the bus. Bus drivers driving drunk now. Y'all saw that story?
No.
Bus driver here in Duval County wrecked their bus.
Yeah, Duval.
No kids were on the bus, thank God, but they wrecked their bus. That prompted me to ask y'all, like, did y'all ride the bus and did y'all see any crazy things on y'all bus when y'all was riding?
Not from the driver, but the kids. It was a wild place on the bus. I rode the bus every year that I didn't walk. So I not rough, but I got out the mud. I was either walking to school or walking into my house. Just so happened to be like close enough to the school where I could walk, but far enough away to where the walk was like a mile. Ooh. So I didn't have no quick walk to school. Like I was.
What if it rained?
What I tell my students now, you building character. You all right. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You gonna be okay. So yeah, if I was lucky, my older sister might come pick me up, but nah. And I used to try to walk real quick so that by the time the bus is let out, I wouldn't be on the main road and everybody wouldn't be looking at me like, look at Vanessa, she walking. See your ass walking yesterday. So yeah. But would I let my kids get on the bus?
Yeah.
Character building.
I rode the bus. Vasco, what was some of the craziest things you saw on the school bus?
School bus? I seen some homeless people getting it in.
On the school bus?
Yeah. Like we was on the school bus, passing by, happened to have a red light at the exact location where it was perfect for me to have contact with the male as he was, doing what he was doing. I seen plenty of fights on the damn school bus.
Yeah, plenty of fights. Or at the bus stop.
Yeah, and I've seen plenty of growing up in Georgia, plenty of racial tension, high tension moments, just oh fuck, this shit finna pop off. Then it'd be sometimes we segregated for real, we is not fucking with them and they is not fucking with us type shit. But
oh wow,
yeah, no, it was.
So where did y'all sit and where did they sit? Y'all sat on the back of the bus, in front of the bus, what?
So it was it was scattered. So put it like this: the route that we have, it's a lot of kids, but it's not enough to fill up the entire bus. So you could have a whole side full of kids and one whole side full of kids. So the way it happened is the right side became ours, but
like the niggas.
Yes. But it was more so we had a couple in the front that was fucking with us, but didn't really fuck with us, and then we had us
in the back,
right corner type shit.
Y'all was a Forrest Gump shit. Can't sit here.
Yeah,
seats taken.
But we did
seats taken.
Shout out to Mr. Jesse if you still keep up my life. He was a bus driver that I had, and he shut all that shit down. He was an older white dude, Christian dude, and he came in. He was like, "We ain't going for that no more." He was like, "You," pointed at me. "You bring your ass to the front and sit behind me.
Oh, man.
You seem to be the ringleader causing troubles and havoc." And I'm like, "Bro, like,
Now you and Miss Jessie best friends.
Was it you?
no, I wasn't the ringleader for real. Like I would instigate shit from time to time.
You heard what he said.
I won't let him say that shit to me though. But hey,
Puss ass nigga.
No, they saying
hey, stop. This is yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
They
you
said
in-
stuff
you in
worse than that
Jacksonville.
now?
Yeah, you in Jacksonville.
yeah.
Kids is ruthless.
Write it down so I can see what they say. Because I'm kidding. What can get worse than that?
Worse than what? What I just said?
What I just said.
I mean, yours is close, but
I ain't gonna.
What that say?
PAC. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. I ain't see that then. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's one.
Wow.
My bus experience, I rode the bus from elementary school all the way up until the first 2 weeks of high school. Then since then I was just driving. I said I can't do this shit no more. Nah, shit smell like spoiled milk on this bitch. I don't know why, and I don't mean nothing by this. I don't know why. Like okay, Vanessa, help me out. You tell me if this is just a black stereotype that black people have about white people, or if this is kind of true. When y'all get wet from the rain, am I tripping?
You're not tripping.
Okay.
However, have you ever smelled locks that are wet
Like dreadlocks?
from the rain?
Maybe I have, but
Or locks after football practice?
Yes, I have. Not like up close and
You
personal.
don't even need to get up close and personal.
Okay,
Am I lying?
nah.
Okay.
Okay, well, get a fade and take a bath. So
Leave it there. I don't know. No, because I love the locks.
yeah, well,
I love locks.
I was
no, it made sense. You put it in perspective.
yeah, okay, because I was like, because that'd be on the bus early in the morning, and they'd be like, God damn, shit.
The bus?
I will
And then they don't want to roll the window down. Roll the window down, because you know how the seat be in between the window, and it's like, that's whose window is this really? That's your window? Or is this my window? So I go to let it down. They get let it back up. So then we got to meet in the halfway. Like, give me half, please, because you are.
Are you right? I just say that nigga.
a level of complexity to that stereotype. Now, I will say that we have a habit of having animals.
Okay. Cats, dogs.
Not me personally. I've had maybe 2 dogs in my life, and they only lasted for about a year because they ran away or got hit. But
Sorry, to
yeah,
them dogs.
we do tend to keep animals, and that may contribute.
To that, okay. Nothing. I'm not saying it in like a bad way. I ain't saying
There ain't no good way to say it.
ain't a good way to say it either. No, but like them rainy days, getting on the bus, or normal regular day, fine, whatever. But them rainy days, getting on the bus, it's like, please roll the window down. Please let me off this bitch.
Never mind.
No,
Get myself in trouble.
don't get yourself in trouble. So my kids can ride. My wife says they cannot. I think that my kids can ride the bus. So much fucking
What
went
if they
on in
go
the
on a
back of the
field
bus.
trip?
Yeah, now you gotta do that now.
For how long?
Forever. I never know.
Forever. I feel like even if I don't know, I don't have any kids, disclaimer, don't come for me, but even if I had the capability to take them to school every day, like maybe I would stay at home mom or whatever, I feel like I would still have them ride the bus.
I would.
And I would
to
save
me?
your trip to school as like a special occasion. Like we're gonna stop, get some breakfast real
Yeah.
quick, and then I'm gonna take you to school. Not that you'll be to school late, but you know what I'm saying? That's every once in a while. Mom, can you take me to school? Okay, fine.
I first started cussing on the bus.
You know, I was just gonna say, you know how many lessons I had on the bus?
Yeah.
I remember my first time getting on the bus. Dead ass. Now that I think about it, dead ass.
Yeah.
Why water? Hey man, is he taking? Nah, man, go ahead, bro.
That's how you make friends.
His name was Dustin. I'm still friends with Dustin to this day.
You meet your walking buddies
Come on.
because you meet them at the stop. At the post, like, hey, first day of school. Hey, what's your name? Well, you want to sit together? Yeah, I guess we can. Yeah, all right. That become your walking buddy. Then for a lot of people, that became a weed walking buddy because they met them at the bus stop. Now they in middle school and they walking and smoke weed together. Some of them still friends.
You know, You also meet your arch nemesis on the bus too, though.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you brought up some old feelings with that damn window shit. But I had this one boy, Trevor, in front of me, man. He always kept trying to put that bit up. I'm trying to take a nap. It got one day I started hitting his hand every time he touched that fucking window, bro. Bam, bam. I was trying to kill his shit.
You're a bully.
I'm trying to sleep. Most of the window is on my side.
Yeah, that's your window.
Down. Why are you trying to put it up?
Yeah, that's your window. Most of it's on your side.
Trevor, stop. I'm gonna hit you.
That's how I went. That was the rule.
I was driving that. Y'all better stop back there. I'm asleep.
Go to sleep.
I was not that outspoken as a child. I remember the first time I got on the bus in middle school was the first day of school, and I got down and I sat down on the first seat. And the boy, I didn't know what he looked like or anything, but I was supposed to be going to my sister's best friend's brother's house. And he ended up getting on the bus, looked just like him. He looked at me. Oh, you must be Deborah's sister. You coming with me after school? And I said, okay, yes, I am. Thank you. I'm very glad.
I'm scared.
I was.
Yes, sir.
And then I started following people home from that lived in my neighborhood, but I would keep a gap. I would stay maybe 10 feet behind them, and then they would stop in the store, and I'll wait, and then I'll stop in the store so I could keep up with them so I wouldn't walk home by myself. And then eventually we became friends and stuff. Shout out to Kelby and Shekinah.
Y'all still friends to this day? Y'all know each other.
We know each other from around the way.
You just got to peek into Vanessa like a little bit.
Yeah, like a little peek.
Yeah.
I used to be very
lame.
conservative. Yeah.
Little lame ass girl.
You can say I was lame, sure, whatever.
She was just shy. That's all it was.
She was lame as hell. Why you walking in the store? Why you stalking us? Because that's how you get your ass beat. That could be. Look at her following us.
They probably was like, this girl behind us every damn day.
If she walk behind us tomorrow, mama, I'm gonna beat her ass. And her mama was like, yeah, you can beat her ass. Then that was that. You
as soon as they meet her,
she was a praise worshiping family.
They worse.
Oh,
because they hit you with this.
Beat that ass like a tambourine.
She probably would have. I'm glad she didn't. I didn't have nobody trying to fight me.
Big Deborah.
Yeah.
Y'all know the McRib is back?
Fuck the McRib.
Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute now. Y'all ain't gonna just disrespect a delicacy from McDonald's.
A delicacy to who?
Everybody.
You ate the mac rib? Do it have bones in it?
No.
It's a riblet.
You ever had like the rib at school? The little. Yeah. That's what it is, basically.
Oh.
When you was
on
in
like
elementary?
A Crystal's bun? Or is it on like a McDonald's bun?
It's just a specialty bun. This bun only come out one time a year. It's almost like a hoagie bun.
Okay.
But a little flatter.
Okay,
it's like a little flatter.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I ain't that shit. I didn't need it then. Deborah.
I'm at the McDonald's on Dorset.
That's the type of people that want the McRib.
Yeah. So you eat the McRib? You eat the McRib?
Do I?
Do you eat the McRib?
I eat. They're not finna goddamn do me. So I eat one. Whenever it come out, I think McRib out for like a month. So I'll do it one time, and then whenever I do it like the picture.
Okay.
So I think they had like the McRib, the Dr. Pepper, and the fry. So I ordered that exact meal, and the reason why is because I worked at McDonald's for years, and I made so many McRibs, and I never understood why people like the McRibs. It's the sauce. One, the sauce is really good on it, and then two, if you eat McDonald's burgers, it's the same thing.
I was finna say, I ain't gonna give you too much because I will go get a McDouble.
Yeah, see, if you eat a McDouble,
and the French fries very quick.
You can eat a McRib.
But I gotta be in a real emergency to eat at McDonald's.
Look, let me tell you what I get from McDonald's.
No onions on mine.
Only thing I get from McDonald's is the quarter pounder, because that meat
that's worse.
But the meat that they have on a quarter pounder be like thicker and taste.
That's the same meat as the regular meat.
Somebody said it's raccoon ankles.
They call that 4-1. That meat, that thick meat, that's 4-1 meat, and then the regular McDoubles, the regular hamburger meat, that's 10-1.
I like that 4-1.
Yeah, that 4-1 a little. Like, remember they used to have the Angus burgers? McDonald's used to sell Angus burgers.
No more?
I don't think so.
Shit, they used to have salads. They don't have that no more. They used to have wraps. They don't have those no more.
The wraps was a motherfucker.
The wraps was so
the wraps was good.
Now which wraps you talking about? The wraps like the McChicken wrap,
the fried chicken.
The fried
and then the grilled chicken,
with the ranch.
Yeah. You can do honey mustard, but it was a very brief period of time. I don't know if y'all remember this. McDonald's was selling wraps, like big wraps, the Santa Fe wrap, the whatever wrap, like they were big
at McDonald's.
We had to wrap them
wraps
motherfuckers.
Bring the wraps.
Bring the chicken wraps back and the snack wraps. Bring the snack wraps back.
That's what it was.
But don't bring them damn Santa Fe wraps. Cause every employee at McDonald's who had to roll a Santa Fe wrap, you rolling that bitch, then all the food fall over there. If you ever got one from me, I just stuff the shit in the damn thing. I said, y'all, when they open it, they gonna see.
Right.
Oh man, I was disappointed.
Corn all over the place, beans over here. Hell,
Yeah,
no.
bring that shit. How much was it?
Cheap.
Maybe like
2 for
no,
2 for 2?
those were like a premium item.
So how about this, McDonald's? Watch this. From Dignified Delinquents, here's an idea. How about let's do a trade as for the public service. Y'all ice cream machine for the wraps. What's up?
Yeah, that's a
Because
good
this shit
idea.
never working. You feel me? So you might as well give us something.
I'm with that.
Hey, nah, even trade.
If y'all see what's in that ice cream machine, y'all wouldn't fuck with that either. Y'all be like, no, I'm good.
Don't take away the one good thing McDonald's got to offer.
That ain't it. The best thing McDonald's got is coffee. And I don't even fuck with that.
Yeah, I don't even like the coffee.
Do y'all drink coffee?
No.
What y'all drink like to get y'all besides this shit that's gonna
If you
gonna
wanna,
bust your chest open?
Sponsor us.
That's what my mama used to tell me. That's gonna bust your chest open. I would drink 2 of those like it was soda back to back.
Oh no, not back to back. No, and this is only 8 ounce.
Like yeah, that's
But
gonna
I do
bust your
start my
chest.
day every day with a 12 ounce.
12 ounce of.
Yeah,
You gotta have it.
I do have a habit. I need one every single day. Yeah.
Then your ice box at home.
Sometimes if I make a point when I'm at the grocery store to buy a 4-pack, yeah. But if not,
you stop.
I stop every single
Like a
day.
pack of cigarettes. You might as well get some cigarettes. let me get them Newport short packs right there.
It's the waking up.
People
for me.
at the corner store know me.
Oh, you worse than the nigga with a cigarette.
Leave my car out front.
These
Running.
cigarettes, you don't get those every day. Hopefully, if you going in that bitch every day.
You know your folks by name?
No, but I do make a point to go to the same ones, and instead of going to like the BP or the race, like the big name brands, I try to go to like the small corner
Mom and pop
stores.
shop.
Yeah, I went to the liquor
do
store
that.
tonight, and then the lady said, "See you next time, Javier." And I was like, "That ain't my name, but bitch, if you think that is, that means you saw me too many times." Yeah, I gotta switch this
She
shit
ain't
up.
call you no Javier.
She did, but she's also Indian, so maybe she said Jerry. I don't know how the hell she know my name, but she was like, "I heard, see you next time,
Javier,
Javier."
Jerry.
Yeah, she might have said Jerry.
She might have, but I was like, "No," and I haven't been to this one in a minute, so I was like, "How the hell? Y'all must
liquor
got
store.
pictures back there."
She must be sampling the product.
Or she looked at my car, but people
I was finna say,
look at
yeah.
my car and be like Jarrell. They don't say
Right, that's what I'm
Jarrell.
saying.
So I'll be like, I was like,
I'm gonna roll with it.
fuck? I don't even want this shit no more. Lord, if you're trying to talk to me, let me know.
Man, I start the morning off with 2 espresso shots. Hallelujah.
Oh, I like that.
You're so stupid.
I do sit-ups in the morning.
Well, lie again.
I do one sit-up. I sit my ass up.
I want to say what?
On some Undertaker
Damn
shit.
it, I'm up.
Wake up.
Well, I look like laying down 99 more times for the fuck.
Ain't no need to. Especially when you better go to sleep.
I'm about to start going back to the gym.
That's what I said to myself.
Right now,
too.
YMCA just get my $40 a month.
You spend that much?
That's my thing. Yeah, it's worth it though. It's a nice facility. They have classes, all of that stuff. Jerry, don't.
Blink.
Did you go do your
have
sessions,
classes.
What sessions?
or did you Orange Theory or whatever?
It was a theory I had. I had a theory I was gonna take my ass down. Redoing the scientific method. What's the scientific method?
You had a hypothesis.
Had a hypothesis, yeah. Hypothesis.
Had to test it.
Tested.
You had 2 variables.
Two
the
variables, the
independent
X and the Y. Dependent. Yeah, that shit didn't add up. So now we back in the.
We just gonna
in the
restart.
lab.
No. We passed the lab.
Okay.
Because we didn't even get to the experiment. we had to go back.
We just did all this shit on paper. That's all it was.
You ever just hit some shit from school and like, what the hell is a compound number? Or a compound? I was
Ain't
like,
that-
so what the fuck is a compound number?
1 2/3 or something. Ain't that a compound number?
I don't know. I heard somebody say he was doing like a sermon. A compound is a factor. That guy, he was funny as hell. But I was like, what the fuck is a compound? Do you know the formula for slope?
Yeah.
Y equals mx plus b
B.
squared. What is the most
Plus B
meaningless?
squared. You done fucked up.
Plus
Nah.
y plus b,
No.
not
yeah.
b squared.
Y equals ms plus b is slope.
Yeah, that. Okay, boom.
You
Well, or it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
What's
Yeah,
the quadratic
yeah.
formula?
Is that what I just said?
No.
No.
Okay.
That's not the quadratic
What's the
formula.
quadratic formula?
The quadratic formula is x squared minus.
What is it? Hold on, is that with the PEMDAS?
I don't. This is a whole lot of shit in this quadratic formula now. I can't tell you, but I don't think PEMDAS is in it.
Oh.
You know we got when we all be arguing on Facebook about the no you ain't got to search for it. I'm gonna tell you what the quadratic formula is.
Okay.
Quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a.
Hey,
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna just say this real quick.
English major here.
Y'all ain't gonna need none of that shit in the real world.
Not enough.
What's the most
If you're young, do it now.
thing?
Do it now. Like do it.
Learn it now, learn it now, because you got to get to the next level. But
It's like an etch a sketch board. I don't.
what? Well, it's crazy now that I think about it. Once you graduate, you literally just go all that shit.
You shake your head like this, and all that shit be gone.
I like knowing some of that stuff though. Like I like to be in conversation and
But I couldn't tell you the last
like
time I
something
used
stupid
it.
that I know. 7 years ago, our father brought forth this kind of new nation.
Oh, nice.
That's one of the founding speeches or some shit like
We
that.
hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their power and certain unalienable rights that cannot be taken away. That among these rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's all I got.
Come on,
Give me something.
finish it up.
Give us something.
I don't know that shit.
So that don't mean shit to me, but
No,
it's
but
kind of
it's
cool,
like, it's cool
that
to
if I
say.
hear it, I'd be like, okay, I know what that's
Yeah.
about.
Only reason I know the quadratic formula is because she made us sing that shit. But we had to sing it like a lullaby. X equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So
Y'all
that's
kids
the
got
only
it.
reason I know it. Yep.
Wow.
Now it was better than this 5 mogo up shit, because that right there fucked me up. I told you about that.
Yeah.
So she tried to teach me how to round. I was like, bitch, that ain't how you shoot. Fuck.
I made my kids do that in class.
Did you really?
Well, we had like 2 more minutes left in class, and they were like, "Can we play?" And I was like, "No, we ain't playing. No, you know what? Fine. Everybody stand up, play Simon Says." So everybody stood up, and I was like, "All right, Simon Says, do the bankhead bounce." And all the kids was in there doing the bankhead bounce, and I said, "Simon Says, bring it back." And then I said, "Simon Says, play imaginary basketball." And then Simon Says, "Do a layup this time." Oh, you out? Cause I ain't say. Did I say Simon Says?
You did
Damn
say
it.
Simon
Okay,
Says.
but anyways,
Teacher, you out. And
that's how we did it in class.
I saw this teacher post a painting that her student made, artwork that her student had made, and
I think you're talking about my baby. Oh,
I was trying to take it off of you. I can't even finish it. I don't feel right finishing it. If you want to share it, go ahead.
no, one of my babies, she drew a picture. It looks like it could be a shirt design. It
Yeah, it
says,
was nice.
It's on your
just
page?
because you're
Dark.
just because I'm darker doesn't mean you're smarter.
Yeah.
And it had a picture of her with curly hair and graduation cap, but she just used the wrong your.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's
all. And of course, Jerry found it and pointed it out.
What I said to you, I said, work, and ain't you the English teacher? Shit.
We getting
I
out.
blame you.
You know what's crazy is that's never mind. I ain't gonna get into it.
I said, oh, this is nice, Vanessa, but work on that baby's your and your, because this whole picture just became a contradiction. This whole picture oxymoron.
We worked on that not too long ago. Your, and your, there.
Just because I'm darker doesn't mean you're smarter. I was like,
That's the biggest one, but yo, not
What,
no
222?
222.
break it down for the people, for the ones that don't know.
All right, so boom, y'all already know you got number 2, right?
Spell it for
How
me.
you spell that?
TWO. Then you have 2, which is 2O, which is like I'm going to go to the store. That's how you use that. TOO, that's when you're indicating something like you want to. So like boom.
In addition.
Right. I want a bottle too. I like those glasses. I want some glasses too.
Yeah.
Type thing. TOO.
I always learned TOO, and no one taught me this. This was just me teaching myself.
TOO is 2. Is that what the teacher?
No, not that. I taught myself this. TOO means excessive because it's an excessive O. It's too many O's.
It's doing too much.
So it's like 2. It's like, oh, I'm going to, like, bitch, you ain't gotta go 2.
I like that.
Yeah, so
It's an excessive
O.
much.
Doing too
Too
much.
much, yeah.
That's doing too much. Okay.
Yeah, I taught myself that. I was like, that's
taught them
the
that.
only way I learned it. Cause I was damn sure doing TO like it was going to somebody, but I was like, no, that O is excessive. And you don't need that damn O. And I was like, oh, there you go, right there. Excessive O.
You don't need them glasses.
Vanessa, if you use that in your lesson plan, just give me credit.
I You might.
You might.
We do something like that for the bell ringer because we have to start on grade level.
Ew, that word.
And that is not 7th grade level. That's something they should have learned maybe in 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh.
So if I want to refresh them on something like that, it has to be like a quick 5 minutes.
Oh.
Can't do no whole lesson.
Can't do the whole lesson. We'll just say, hey, Jerry said, stop being excessive.
I'm gonna put your ass in the PowerPoint. Watch.
It's the O for me. Do it, send it to me.
I swear to God, I would.
It's the O for me.
Jerry the Great says.
And that's what you said. That's what you titled PowerPoint. It's the extra O for me.
Never mind.
It's not giving.
Now they're all saying, "I was been ooh, Vasco."
It's not giving.
That one, yeah, that one
It's
too.
giving snitch. When one of the kids told almost one of the other ones today. That's what I'm saying.
It's that I got a joke that I'm doing like that, but that it's giving.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving very much so like that.
Okay.
Hate it.
You hate it.
Hate it.
It's giving.
The kids love it.
It's giving.
He's giving.
It's
Giving
giving
old ass.
It's giving old man to me. Shut the fuck up, please.
What's y'all generation to give?
Millennial.
It's
giving millennial. Speaking of millennials and Gen Z, so y'all know who Brittany Reiner is?
Reiner.
Mm-hmm. Y'all know about her?
Yeah.
So she been on a circuit.
Man,
I hate doing celebrity news, but I think that we can tie
celebrity, man, we can give it that bitch no power. She no damn celebrity.
Oh well,
Instagram model.
I hate doing people that got more followers than me news.
That's a good way to put it.
But no, so she was trying to justify her having a baby with PJ. What's his name? Tucker. However old he is. I think he's 21 now.
Yeah, you jet.
And she's 28 or something like that. But she said that they started talking when she was 16. But into that, she started saying, whenever the woman is older and the man is younger, y'all throw it on us. But whenever the man is older, like she was like Beyonce and Jay-Z, no one says nothing about their age gap.
Everyone.
I was like, bitch, you ain't Beyonce.
And that. I like it. Everyone makes comments about the huge age gaps.
How many years between them is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Too many.
I think once you get over a certain age, it's okay to have an age gap, but not when someone's 18,
What's
19.
What's that age limit?
I think 25. You get over 25 or definitely over 30, okay. Whatever the fuck the age gap is, fine. But under 20 for sure.
You know, no. I'm not blaming her though. I'm not gonna do to her what people have done in the media, because I've been 18 before, I've been 19 before, and you see a 26-year-old, that's a challenge.
Yeah, you know, I'm blaming.
You blame her?
Yeah, because I've been 18 before, and I've had older men look at me, and even when I was younger, thank God, you know, the way my people raised me up. But I was like, I don't have enough experience for you. Yeah. I can't do nothing for you. Like, what do you want with me?
Vasco, when you were 18, 19, and you were single, did you ever not long for, because that sounds bad,
right,
but did you ever like talk to an older woman, or like, damn, shorty fine, how old she is, 28, I'm 18, I ain't up for 10 years, damn, I can get her.
I had, boom, I'm working at Tuesday morning, I had some interactions with like older females that then I'd be, you know what I'm saying, kind of make me uncomfortable, because they would be trying to hit on me in that way. And even if I did find them like attractive, it was still like, this shit is weird. Like,
how old were they though? Because too old, it could be too old. 32 is too old.
I would say the range, well, yeah.
It's not.
You know, you 18, you 32.
But that's like perfect cougar age, I guess, like 30.
For an 18-year-old, yeah.
Yeah. So, whatchamacallit, I'd say that range like 34 to like 50.
Yeah,
like
they
50-year-old.
They was
they were always
they were senior citizens to you.
Yeah, so they would always ask me, and me like working around, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, you a good young man, oh, you got a girlfriend? And I'm like, nah, you know, whatever. Then they'd be like, well, how old are you? And I tell them my age, like, oh.
For real?
You my son's age. You well, how old is you, bitch? God damn.
I don't. If you in the whoop time of your life, and she knows that y'all just getting down, and he knows that y'all just
then
getting
it's
down,
fine.
Then I think it may be a little bit more okay. But if she's like pursuing a child or a relationship, or he, then it is much.
But I'm talking from the whoop aspect, and I think that this lady Brittany is different in the sense of where she got this young man. She had a baby by him. And was like, my child's name is PJ Tucker III. He knew what he was doing, shooting the club up, this and that, the third. I was like, but bitch, you knew what you was doing too. You knew this man had just signed a contract to play with the to whoever the hell he played with, the Pelicans or whoever the fuck.
I don't like it.
What's the oldest you ever talked to, Vanessa? Like your youngest, like the youngest you were, the oldest they were.
Probably right now. I'm 28.
Okay.
And he just turned 32.
Oh, you got a senior citizen. Okay.
Fuck you. No, but if you've seen him, you know he doesn't look or
Yeah, I would think that he was that age.
that old. But I will say that this is the biggest gap, but it seems the most compatible. What seemed like the biggest gap to me was when I was 19 and he was 23, and it seemed like we were like worlds apart.
That is.
He was much more sexually experienced. He had been, he could drink, he could do all kinds of stuff. He could go out to the bar, and I had to stay home. And it just seemed like he had a lot more experience. Yeah, he was almost trying to like groom me and get me to be a certain way. So that's why I don't really like the gap when it's that young.
Especially if you're not over 21.
Yeah. And I just
can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Because 23 and 19 don't seem like that big, but.
No, that sounds big. Whenever I hear teen, whenever I hear anything teen.
Okay.
Now, if you were 20 and he was 23, I'm like, okay, that's not bad. But teen anything, I'd be like,
I might have been 20 and maybe he was 23. I don't know. It was around that, but I know he was 23.
Right.
So I don't know. It was very there was a lot of uncomfortable situations for me because I was like,
while you were in your relationship?
Yeah.
Like, can you? Well, I don't want to put you on the spot, but if
it's okay. One of them. That was like my first experience with porn or somebody that was making it seem like, because my first, he was into that also, but. He'll flip it on you.
We
were like devout Christians and all that type of stuff. So it was always like, I'm trying to stop it. This is the first experience I've had where it's like, it's normal. You should do it. You should masturbate. Everybody should do this. Everybody should do that.
Oh, he turned you out.
Know your body. Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. But also introducing you.
He did introduce, but he also like told me things like with my dreams and stuff. He kind of had different plans for me. Like I told him from the jump I wanted to be a teacher. I remember a heated conversation. He was like, "You'll never be a teacher," and I was, and now, and I think maybe at the time because I wanted to be a high school teacher, and he was like, "That's not gonna work. They're not gonna respect you." It was a huge.
He was 23 though.
Yeah. So he was young. I was young, but still, that up on me that he had, I definitely think influenced things. But
that up can wreck that shit too, though, because in the past I had an experience with an old lady.
Who, you?
Yeah.
How old?
She was 23 at the time. I was like
17,
18, 19.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Cause they're in that like that time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like 21 to 24 is like
25.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah. But that's what made it funny, because it was like she would tell me like the shit that she did like in her youth, like leading up to what she was at then, and I'm like, bro, I haven't got to that point yet. Like I haven't done that yet. Like
got partners on partners on partners.
Right. I haven't experienced that shit yet. Like, I'm like, okay, like I mean it ain't no problem. But at the same time, you also keep like telling me like, oh, you're such a like baby, like, oh, you haven't done this shit, like, oh, like shut the fuck up. I know I haven't. Like I haven't been on the earth
Mine
as
used
long
to
as you
say,
have.
well, I can't wait till you're 25. When you get to be 25, and all the time, it made me feel so insecure.
Right, because like, what's wrong with me?
What's wrong with me now? And yeah,
You just mad because your old ass can't relate to my young problems.
Sure, I want to tell y'all my biggest gap, then.
what's your biggest gap?
I'm gonna feel disgusted.
Don't feel disgusted.
Was I assaulted? I was 19. She was 32.
That's
Call the police right now.
Was it like an ongoing thing or just here and there?
It was ongoing when it was going, but it wasn't nothing. Huh?
What? Of course you did.
No, I ain't put my hands on nobody.
No.
Did she have a low libido?
Did she have a low libido?
No, bro. Yeah. I said, Jerry, did you beat her? And he said, no, I didn't beat her.
Hell, who you think I am? Kind of iron advice I've been giving you.
Where y'all met at?
Work. This is when I was a CNA.
I was like, oh gosh.
So that tells you everything right there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't
Shout
even
out
say
to
no
CNAs.
more.
We love you.
Yeah,
We
shout
ain't
out to all the
disrespecting you.
CNAs. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's a CNA.
You're necessary.
What you said? Huh? A certified nurse assistant. So CNAs, they
Just for the people who don't know.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, everybody who don't know, CNAs, they certified nurses assistants. They do great work in the community. We need them. They're
Hard
needed.
work.
Hard labor. A lot of hard labor. They be sleeping from 11 to 7, but other than that, they do a lot of
They
good
be
work.
watching them people and sleeping in their lazy boy chairs.
Yeah,
We appreciate y'all.
be in their room sleep. The person on the damn floor done fell. Nah, I ain't gonna keep picking you up. I done said that to a couple of people. Like, you keep goddamn falling.
They be getting cussed out.
Yeah,
Nigga at my house.
I done got called so many niggas working as a CNA. I wasn't a CNA. I don't want to disrespect them. I was a RA, resident assistant.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's a little under a CNA. They can change catheters and stuff. I can just watch. That's what y'all doing.
It's the face.
I didn't want. They were like, Jerry, you should go take the CNA test. I said, nah, bitch, that's too much of a commitment. That's how you gonna be here doing that. I don't want to be certified in that shit
At all.
I met this lady on a plane one time, and she was flying to California. She was a CNA, but she lucked up because in the hospital, she ended up getting paired with this lady. The lady was on her deathbed, and she just wanted that CNA for the rest of her life. And so now she's like a live-in CNA, gets paid lots of money, much
Nice.
more than she ever thought she would as a CNA. So shit, see if you can do something like
Yeah,
that.
CNA. Well, not me, but y'all. See if y'all can do that.
Not you.
Home health aides and med techs and
Or
stuff.
even running one of those businesses. I worked with a teacher. He was my intern or my mentee.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you told me about
Yeah,
that with
and
all
his
the kids.
wife. Yeah, they had a lot of kids. But they ran a assisted living type thing, and all they did was dispatch.
People to go to the houses.
I was like, "Fuck, put me on. Tell me."
Now, have y'all been following the Ahmaud Arbery case?
There
What?
we go.
That's what you wanted?
There you go.
Okay. Go ahead.
Talk
What
about this shit. No. Get the brief.
so it's real brief too. So Ahmaud Arbery, I know he was gunned down in Brunswick, Georgia, which isn't too far away from here. How long ago was that? Maybe a year and some change?
Yeah.
So the judge in his trial, he's trying to speed this thing up. He wants it to be a 2-week trial. Opening statements actually started on Friday, November the 5th. Because by the time I hear this, they will have started. But this is the crazy part. Ahmaud Arbery, who is supposed to get justice by a juror of his peers, the jury consists of 11 white people and 1 black person. I was watching on the news the day before we did the show, and they were saying that a lot of black people were selected for jurors, but because of their race, they were dismissed.
Because they be biased.
Because they would have a bias for Ahmaud Arbery. So because of their race, they were dismissed.
What's the? I don't know the process. So what's the process? They get people in a pool,
You get summons in the mail,
and then they just maybe put all the pictures up on the wall, and they're like,
Well,
not him, or they do like,
Oh, go ahead, Vasco.
So basically, what they do is they have this, like you said, they have a whole bunch of pictures of these people on the wall, and then they put them all in one room, and they like keep them up like for days on the fucking end. Like you can't have no fucking contact with the outside world, phones. Well, that's how it used to be. I don't know how it like really is right now. They might be able to like have phone calls and shit, but they not supposed to because it could interfere with their like mentality on who they choose. So. And then they keep doing research on these people till they get the perfect jury, and it's like, all right, we can't have this person because they biased for this reason, or they'll be biased for this reason. They know this person through such and such, or they are a fan of this person through such and such. So they start taking the people off, That's how it's supposed to work. Until you get a whole jury that has nothing but unbiased opinions of people. This shit right here.
Well, hold on before you go. Just to make a clarification on your jury selection process.
Yeah.
Because have you served on a jury?
I haven't served on.
You been called for jury duty?
Nah.
Okay, you've been called. I got called once, and I was like, Lord Jesus, please don't let them pick me, please, Jesus. I got called once. So what they do, similar to what Vasco said. So you do get summons in the mail. Say like, hey, you got to come to jury duty. So you do go, and you're in this waiting room. You can have your phones and stuff. But it's not days. It's not a days long process.
Okay.
So they
I was
already
going
got
for the
your information based off of what your voter's card, your voter information. So that's how they kind of see who you are. So before you go back, like they could say like, okay, well, he's a black man, Democrat, da 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 da, and maybe they do research depending upon the case. Maybe they do pre-research on who you are. But I was doing something small, so it wasn't a need for me to. I didn't get picked to come to the back. I was like, hey, I ain't even gonna do this shit and talk to you. But what typically happens is if you get picked to be a juror, you go through an interview process. So they ask you questions, and the big question that they ask you is, have you already formed a verdict in your mind about this case, especially a case of this national magnitude? So if you say first of all, that's you out of there.
Bye.
Although there was one woman in this case who said that she had already formed an opinion, but she could be swayed based off of good evidence. White lady, they kept her. So back to what you were saying. I just wanted to clear it up for the people who might have been like, wait, I gotta be here for hours with no cell phone, nigga. What the fuck?
No, yeah. But like, so just imagine that process, and out of that process, like I could see, like this was, I hate to admit this, like this was actually a pretty good excuse for them to come up with. Because it does make sense, like when you think about it from a jury selection process, it's like, well,
Of course they have bias.
Of course,
yeah,
They have
black people
pre-
finna have fucking bias. What's wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
So that's the perfect excuse.
Are
to
you
do some
insane?
bullshit like this.
Why wouldn't, instead of asking, forgive me if I sound ignorant, white people, black people, why don't they choose people of Hispanic or Asian?
Oh, the minorities. That's what I thought.
So I don't know what Brunswick's demographic is. I know that it's very heavily white because it's a country as Georgia place. I'm not sure what the demographic of Hispanic is in that county. And when they say a juror of your peers, what I would think is like Vasco my peer, you my peer, like people who look like me are my peers, but now your peers are the people who live in your county. So
In your community.
in your community, yeah. So more so your county. So Duval County, if you live in Duval County, you're technically my peer, and you can be a 70-year-old white lady who's a Trump supporter because that's the opposite of me, but you are still technically my peer. So you can be on a jury judging me.
Right.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Now, one juror was dismissed today on Thursday. One juror was dismissed already.
Don't you.
So they brought in an alternate because there's always alternates, and you don't know who the jurors are until one, you don't know who they are. They tell you like they black, white, male, female. They give you an age range, but you don't know their names or nothing until months after the case. Like we just found out who George Floyd's jury was, but it was an alternate, and it was another white female.
So who left though?
No, that was the 12. So it's still you still got 11 white people.
Okay.
One black male. I think that they say he was in his 30s.
And for people that don't know about the case and what happened, this is the young man who was out for a jog.
Yeah. Peeped into some houses that were under construction, which is not a crime. And he was followed by 3 white guys, a father, son,
pickup truck,
and a pickup truck.
Two
Father,
of them
son,
outside the pickup truck.
Yeah,
ended up shooting the boy.
Yeah, the boy was beating their ass, and then
they pulled the gun.
They put the gun out on him. The son put the gun out and shot and killed them. And their father in this case was he was a former deputy or police officer in that county, and so he had pull. So when they wasn't even arrested the day of, like they were arrested not even days, like a month later.
Yeah,
this case came to the forefront. So had shit not been shit, we wouldn't even known about this.
So they're gonna say because he was looking in the model homes.
So I don't know what the defense is gonna use, and I'm gonna watch this case very carefully, like I did with George Floyd and all the other ones, just because I like to see this kind of stuff. But I think that they're going to try to claim self-defense.
3-on-1.
I don't think that they're going to try to claim self-defense, and I don't know how they're going to try to justify them driving behind him and following behind him. But I think that they're going to try to claim self-defense for the son shooting and killing Ahmaud Arbery. I'll know more once next week. I'll know for sure, but I think that's going to be the defense's defense. Wow. I just hope the prosecution.
I'm just trying to keep my emotions in check, so I don't say no reckless shit.
Say it, Vasco. This is Dignified Delinquents.
Nah, But also at the same time, I'm Vasco Sanders. I can't just be saying reckless shit.
Come to the mic.
It reminds me of who was the one in Florida?
Trayvon Martin.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the guy on Community Watch.
And that was stand your ground. That's what he used. And I don't know if Georgia has stand your ground. I don't know for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know if I said I did. But his whatchamacallit, they George Zimmerman, the killer, he sold his gun for like $3 million. Yeah, online.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think
It's very much alive. Racism and all. Oh my god.
Just a quick search of internet. It looks like Georgia does have a stand your ground law, so that could be also what they use. So, which is another form of self defense.
Why don't you just drive away if you're in danger?
That's a great point. Or why chase somebody if you scared for your life?
I don't understand.
Yeah.
How I don't.
Yeah.
Damn, it might be a riot in Georgia, bro.
I hope and pray that things swing the way that they should swing, because when it's a black person doing something wrong, the video evidence is never enough. When it's a white person doing something wrong, we don't know what happened before this video camera started rolling. So I don't know.
Always something, bro. It's always something. But what are we going to?
Yeah. So because Vasco like, oh, wait a minute, nigga. I'm finna say some shit I shouldn't. Y'all watch Colin Kaepernick in black and white? He has a new Netflix mini series on Netflix. Colin Kaepernick in black and white.
I haven't watched it yet. I need a full time to sit down and watch it. No interruptions.
You can watch the whole thing all straight through.
That's usually what I do.
Okay, I did too. I did that.
Yeah.
I was.
Is it a mini series or is it a movie?
It's a mini series, so
Yeah.
it's about 6 episodes.
Yeah, usually something like that. I watch in a day.
Okay, yeah, they range between 25 minutes to like 33. So,
Oh, that's easy. Oh yeah.
yeah, that's one sit down. I watched it. I'm not going to give anything away.
I was finna say, please don't talk
I
about
don't think there's nothing to give away.
I watched a couple scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause that's how I kind of got into it. I went over to my friend crib and he had it on. What the fuck is this? He was like, bro, this the new Kaepernick thing on Netflix, bro. You gotta watch it. Like, all right, cool. So we can talk a little something about it.
So I've been a Colin Kaepernick. First of all, is my fraternity brother. So yo to the frat. Colin Kaepernick is an advocate for people who look like me and him. Colin Kaepernick was a great quarterback. I don't think that he's not playing right now for anybody. But I was a critic of Colin Kaepernick, and I was a critic from the basis of I supported him kneeling for kneeling. That's not it. When it came to the point where it was like, okay, sir, you're almost being detrimental to yourself than what other people are doing for you. Like when Jay-Z came out and tried to give him Jay-Z was supporting him, and then he didn't go to the tryouts at the stadium and was trying to flip it on Hove. I was like, I can't rock with that.
What happened there?
So Colin Kaepernick, he was having this whole battle of trying to get back into the NFL. Like no teams wanted to give me a shot. So Jay-Z had partnered with the NFL and the NFL commissioner Roger Goodell, and was basically like, because Jay-Z does like all his Rock Nation does all the Super Bowl stuff. So Jay-Z was like basically advocating for Kaepernick, and Kaepernick had got a shot to try out for a couple of NFL teams. But then what happened was Kaepernick didn't show up to the tryouts because he didn't like the parameters of which the NFL put around the tryouts. So basically the NFL was like, we're going to record it, which they always do. They always record tryouts. We're going to do it on this foot that we pick, what they always do. So they were doing what the NFL does, and him and his team were basically saying like, oh no, y'all trying to sabotage it. If y'all want to see me try out, come to this high school stadium over here, 30 minutes away, and this is what I'm trying out at, essentially. So I didn't rock with that because of how everybody flipped on Jay-Z, and it gave me the white guy. It gave me Benjamin Crump, ambulance chaser, how he chases the ambulance, in my opinion, and it gave me Sean King kind of vibes, where it's like, shut the I appreciate you for rocking with us and trying to vibe for us, but I think at some point in time you're not, like, you're detrimental to yourself and to us. For this toxicness that you're throwing to us to deal with. Like, we got to deal with enough shit. Now we got to deal with that shit too. So not like I can't rock for you, Kaepernick, if they gave you a tryout and your ass didn't go to the tryout and said they tried to sabotage the tryout. Go and show up. If you got an arm, it's gonna show. If you still got your feet, it's gonna show. It's football.
I need to know more.
Yeah, do some more research.
I would like to know more. on his side.
And then I'm gonna say one more thing, Vanessa, and then this is probably gonna be. You tell me, because tell me where I'm right and wrong at, right? I also, I don't have a problem with. I'm always one eyebrow up to like, mixed people who overcompensate their black side. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. I'm trying to think of someone I might know. I don't think that I do.
No, I don't think that you do. I think that you are. No, you ain't got to take it off, babe. Oh, you can just flip it out. Yeah, I don't think that you do.
I don't know. I see it more just from what you just explained. I see what you're saying and where you're coming from. Like, okay, they finally gave you a shot. Just go take the shot. But at the same time, especially like in the teaching profession, it's like there's a lot of bullshit, that comes along with playing in the NFL, especially when it comes to race and things like that. The fact that all the coaches are white and what is there, two
couple black coaches?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
probably like no black owners. Things
like that. Yeah. So, and it's like at some point people just want you to keep putting up with the bullshit, no problem, no big deal. And like the same thing happens, I think, on some of our jobs. It's like it's bullshit, and it's like we've been dealing with bullshit forever. Let's just keep dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? It's good bullshit. Let's just keep dealing with it. And I think maybe he was like, I don't want to do it on your terms anymore. Like we do every single fucking thing
for sure
on your terms. So that, and then it's in the height of things. So I can see what you're saying. Yeah, he should have just.
If they give you like you been talking about, you want this shot. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Here go your shot. I don't want the shot like that, nigga.
Yeah.
What?
Depends on the field they went to. What kind of field it was?
They went to I believe it was an NFL practice facility. He wanted to do it.
Probably didn't feel comfortable over there.
And he was more so upset. If my memory corrects me, he was more so upset about like them using their times. He thought that they were going to jeopardize his times. That they were going to alter and edit the video.
He wanted an unbiased. They should have hired
he wanted a fucking home court advantage.
He wanted his own video. He wanted to hold on to like do the video and like send the video out to them because I don't want y'all to alter the video. And I'm like, no, anybody will see a glitch in the video, even if it's like that. Like I don't.
Have you seen the things that I don't know, and I know it's just Twitter, but when there are those tweets where it's like, imagine what they can do with this, like how they made a video and put T-Pain in it when T-Pain was somewhere else, but you watch it and it looks
the green screen,
amazing.
Yeah.
So it's like
I think to the naked eye, yes, you can get food, but to somebody's eye who does that, you'd be like, nah, dog, this is not
something
right.
off.
Something off, right? Like even like I think it was something I was watching something on TV. I told my wife, I was like, they're in front of a green screen. She's like, no, they're not. I was like, they're definitely in front of a green screen. She was like, how? I paused the camera. I said, look at her hair. Like, let's let that one piece right there. You don't see that green behind it?
Green outline?
Yeah. She's like, oh, so yes, but because we got to move on. So I was watching the show, and one of the things that he did that I love the series. I'll say this: I love the series because it gave me a different outlook on him. I was very critical of him, and people who are mixed who cater heavier to their black side, like they almost overcompensating to their black side. And I'm black. I've been black for 28 years. I know there's just some people who black, but I don't overcompensate to my blackness. Like I've been me. So like I've always saw him overcompensating, in my opinion, with the afro, with the and it's like it's some real niggas who ain't doing like that. Like sometimes it could be like you making too much noise. Like wait a minute, like Lil Real had a joke where he was on people out there protesting and he was like, yeah, fuck, we're gonna kill him. He's like, no, the niggas ain't gonna kill him. no, we don't want to do that. Hey. Hold on, you calm down, sir. So, but
I don't know. I mean, the afro, maybe it does seem like a lot, but is it a lot whenever they just made swimming caps for afros banned in the Olympics and they don't want to accommodate that?
That is a lot. If you watch the series Colin in black and white, he's dressed like a Black Panther, which is fine.
I gotta watch it.
That's in the promo. You saw that on the promo.
I didn't see it in the promo.
He's dressed like he's in all black Afro, like a black, which is fine. I appreciate that you're showing homage to, what's the word?
That's it,
to our heritage. I appreciate that. But one of the things because y'all throwing me off track a little bit. I'm sorry. Let me come back. So I learned from him, like, you know, sometimes there is a complex in learning your culture, because he had white parents. He's adopted by a white family. And his white family didn't get the black culture from the hair braiding, from, they call it Allen Iverson the thug. So I was like, oh wow, from the police stop. Yeah. So I was like, oh wow, I can see that. But then he and Ava DuVernay, who's a great producer, TV person, they compared the NFL draft to a slave auction, and that kind of threw me a little bit.
Bruh, I remember somebody made that comparison, like when I was in my pursuit to be in football. And the person who made it is actually somebody who is fucking in like the league. Yeah. And they was making these comments like, yeah, bro, like he's low key like being like auctioned off. He was like, yeah, so basically like you'll come in, you like they bring you in this room, and you have to walk on the stage, and it's like you on the stage, you're like in your underwear. And I swear to God, this dude told me, he said you in your underwear, walk on the stage, and it's like, then they're like, okay, next type shit. Like it's like a eye exam. It's
a first look test, the eye test.
And when he said it, I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then you get paid billions of dollars to go.
Yeah. So that's what threw me, because like Vanessa asked, like, is it not like, I guess it could, because they measuring your speed, your agility, but with slaves they also are measuring like your strongness. Is this a back break nigga? Is he a good nigga? Is he a strong nigga?
Like I ain't saying
does a nigga have kids? Can a nigga slave? No, I get that. Yeah. But then difference with the NFL draft is, like Vasco said, one, you can pay millions to perform, and then two, it's a white dude, 5 of them that play quarterback right behind you. And y'all, and the biggest difference, y'all chose to be here.
True. Yeah. Yeah. But that's what made me think about it. That's what made me think about
your whole family on your back, and since she was 5, your mama been saying, my baby going
I'm going to the league.
Like, yes, you chose to be there, but
one thing about the NFL though that's different from the NBA, and I think the NBA is like this now, you gotta go to college to get there. Yeah. So there's another way for you to bring your family on your back.
Yeah. Yep.
Then what, you got to play 2 years in the NFL? I mean, in college. In college before you can even go to the NFL. Yeah. Now, don't blame your family for your ass majoring in sport business. That's you and your strong mindset. I don't know. You gotta. Damn. I don't. Everybody ain't like that. I don't. In my history book, I ain't never read up a slave signing $10 million rookie deal. This is my first year as a slave, y'all. He go, let me get that $10 million about you. I'm gonna perform for you. Real good, sir.
Better go back and watch Django. You heard that boy.
You can't never own none of this, but I'm gonna pay you for it. That's not slavery. That's indentured servitude, isn't it?
A servant.
That's indentured servitude. Yeah, you can live here, so we're gonna give you a housing stipend. We're gonna give you a food stipend. We're gonna give you a little bit of money, because compared to the owners, that is a little bit of money. For sure. We're gonna give you a little bit. And then just keep on doing, whatever. Compared to what a lot of them come from, that's a lot of your body breaks down, because what is the average life of an NFL player?
3 years.
3 years.
Not for long. That's what NFL stands for.
You outie? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's an interesting concept. It's interesting. The conversation doesn't stop here, though, y'all. The conversation continues in the comments. Y'all let us know what y'all think about Colin Kaepernick in black and white. If you watched it, if you didn't watch it, what's your thoughts on it? But right now, guess where we're going?
To the bathroom.
Oh. Yo, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and Vanessa has to pee, but
I got this. I can hold it.
So straight from social media this week. Ooh. While we're talking about Colin Kaepernick, and these white people. So shout out to all the white listeners, all the white play cousins. They down with the culture. They understand where we coming from. Because some white people be like, I don't like them white people either. But them white people right there. So the NFL, the NBA, switch to the NBA. The owner of the Suns, I wish he the head coach. What was he?
The owner.
The owner. He has gotten in some trouble for using the word nigger.
Hey, nah.
So after the Suns lost, he's the owner. Majority owner Robert Sevier entered the coach's locker room. Watson told ESPN, Watson is black. And this is what Sevier said. He said, why does Draymond Green get to run up and down the court saying nigger? Sevier, who was white, allegedly said, repeating the N-word several times in a row. Then he said, Watson, who's black, said, you can't say that. He's black and Hispanic. Then Sevier said, why? He said Draymond Green says nigger. Then Watson said you can't fucking say that. So Vanessa proposed this question. Do you think white people? Do you think everyone says the word? Is everyone saying the word?
Yes, they do.
Well, you white, so you got half white in you, so you would know better than anybody.
Yes, they do. Not around you, but in closed doors, and especially you
With
know
close
what I'm saying.
partners.
Yeah. Some of us mixed people who might have white grandparents. My mom has definitely told me stories of my grandparents using the word. So they definitely do. There's kids in class sometimes. I'll catch the kids will catch the kids, and they'll be like, and now my black kids, they just let it fly. And I'll be honest, I don't.
These younger kids.
I kind of don't really correct them too much. I do like, hey.
Y'all stop
chill.
all that. Y'all stop all that.
Stop all that.
All together.
Just chill. Okay.
All y'all.
But when one of my
Especially you.
one of my white kids says it, I usually am like, John. But before I even say John, you're not supposed to say that. You can't say that. Da, 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 da. Like the other kids are on him. But my black kids, they'll say anything in the world.
Ain't nobody gonna take that.
Yeah, and it's like y'all, you can't say that either. You can't just say whatever you want to say and then get mad when other people say what they want to say.
Reparations.
Like I guess, or fights. That's how all that stuff happens. But then it grows and grows and grows and grows and never mind.
Now it's a mess.
Now you have adults who, you know what I'm saying, have those same mindsets. So
there's one white person who I know who's never said it and would never say it because to her it's very disgusting. She's my old cafeteria lady named Kim Moneyhan.
she said it.
No, I can guarantee you.
I'm telling you,
you know how she knows it's disgusting?
Why?
Because she said it
And
one
it tasted
time.
bad.
I will never do that, and she probably never said it from that day. Best believe.
What? At least once.
I can't do that again.
That shit sour.
The ones that love us, that hang out with us, they say it on accident, and
The
we
ones
forgive
that
them.
hate us,
the ones that hate us
you best
definitely
believe they say it.
Yes,
The ones that's on edge, from time to time, they slip up.
Now, is it a difference between IGA and GER?
All right, look here. Look here. We're going to go ahead and debate. We're going to go ahead and end this debate right here, right now. If you ain't black,
Yeah.
there ain't no difference. You shouldn't be saying this one or that one.
Yeah.
I understand that, yes, when you with your friends, you think it's okay to say this one with just the GA or GAH, however you like to spell it. But regardless, you should not be using the word NIGGER. Fucking off limits.
That sound like ropes and
Off limits.
Nooses.
Regardless if you joking, any of that, off limits unless you a nigga.
What about
A real one.
people of Latino?
that gets a little tough. You Latinx, you black and Hispanic like the man from the store. That gets a little shaky.
Unless you wear your black card on your chest 24/7.
I'll say
I wouldn't advise.
I'll say it like this: if you're Sofia Vergara, no.
Okay.
If you're the guy, if you're Dominican,
You Fat Joe?
Fat Joe, yeah, Fat Joe can say it. Sophia Vergara, nah.
Okay.
Khaled can say it.
Okay.
DJ Cadillac said.
DJ Khaled can say it. He said it. We the best, nigga. Who we, nigga? Yeah, he just said it. Shit, y'all went along with it. Nigga showed up his.
We
Showed up his.
fuck with it.
Hands up.
Showed up.
Nah, he
We
need
is
to be
the
at the
best.
Millennial Tour.
He does.
We're not going there, but
He does. But no, so that's a great question though, Vanessa, because I get that all the time. Like, can Hispanic people say it, or Latin people say it, or Latinx people? I'm
let
like,
us know in the comments.
if you, it depends on. I got my line brother. Shout out to Linda. He's from Cuba, and he told me this, and I didn't. Well, he's not from Cuba. I'm sorry. He's Cuban. He's black and Cuban, and he told me this, and I didn't know this until I saw it, and he said it. He said that there's black Cubans and there's white Cubans. I did not know.
Same with Dominicans, I think.
Black ones and white ones. And he was like, the black ones, they look like the guy from This Christmas who Regina King was married to. Because I thought that he was a black guy. He's like, no, that's a Cuban. He's Cuban. Then there's like white Cubans who look like white people. So I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that.
We learn something new every day.
Yeah, y'all talk to us, man. Let us know in the comments, man.
Do they say it?
Do they say it?
Do you say?
Ask the question again, Vanessa. It was your question.
Oh. Straight from social media, do white people use the N-word amongst themselves or with their partners in front of you? What's your experience and what do you think?
And what Hispanic people can and cannot use it? That's a good question. I think that we should add that. Let's go.
Yo.
Guess what we're going to, man?
What's that?
Right here.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Yo, what it is, what it do, boy? It's your boy, Sko. I am
You just,
VSJ,
what are you thinking?
head honcho of hype, and the best vlogger you know. Check it, man. We got question of the day. Question of the day
Love her.
is, which celebrity would you want to go get drinks with? Out of all of them.
I know you hate to, but go first.
Ah, shit, Vanessa. I can tell you who I wouldn't want to go get drinks with.
Would it?
Would not. I can do that first.
Okay.
First one would be Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh,
Get the fuck out.
I think I do. He's great. No, he's great. He's amazing. I think that he'll get drunk though and forget how strong he is and be like, yeah.
oh shit.
I'm sorry. And they'll be like, yeah.
Take your
You been wanting to do that.
No, I
Jerry
didn't.
been wanting to hit me.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
You ever had somebody like hit you like a man that was drunk, like grab you by your shoulders and like massage you and be like, God damn, nigga, that hurt. Yeah,
That's
fuck
my
yeah.
granddad every Sunday. He's grab my neck.
Yeah,
Start
like,
massaging.
I see The Rock doing that. I would probably want to get drunk with. Man, who would I want to drink with? Like, if I'm drinking, I'm gonna get you drunk.
Okay.
Damn, Vanessa, come out to me. Vasco, who you
No,
got?
somebody I would like to have drinks with. Maybe not present day, but back in the day, Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
Like all about the Benjamins.
Yeah, okay,
Mike
that's a
Epps.
good one. That's a
Okay,
good one.
okay.
It would be fun.
Damn, we gonna go that route. I'm gonna go with I go with Martin Lawrence.
Martin would be a good one.
Yeah, he would be hilarious, bro.
Yeah, Martin would be a
Mr.
good one.
Obama probably good too.
Yeah, I would
He
love
probably
her.
say a lot of slick
Michelle,
shit.
Michelle too. And then with that underbite, yeah, but Rock, tell them about that bitch came up here thinking this was her shit still. Still thinking it was her shit.
Yeah.
I would want to probably get dressed with Taraji P. Henson.
Okay.
She said she'd be a fun person to drink with. Taraji.
Who else?
Niecy Nash. Niecy Nash would be a fun person to get drinks with. Cedric the Entertainer would be
I was
fun to
thinking
drink
him.
with.
Yeah.
Ced would probably be a fun person to just sip with. I don't think Ced get drunk. I think that he might just sip and he might feel good.
Yeah.
And then I went back. Comedian Earthquake is a very funny person, and when he get drunk, he just start talking shit. And I went backstage with D.L. Hughley while there were drinks back there, and he was sipping. I don't think that he was intoxicated or anything, but he was very
Hey, you're right.
like if you think DL is smart, regular. And he was sipping a little bit, and that nigga went really. I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
In that regard, I would talk to Carlos Miller too.
Carlos Miller, yeah.
I feel like he put
You
me on
gotta
my
get high with
game.
him though. I don't think he drink. He might just smoke.
Eat some cereal.
I think Rihanna probably like to party.
Yeah, and kiss on everybody.
Oh, bro, I gotta get lit with
She
Travis
loves
Scott.
love.
With Travis Scott,
Yes.
he gonna put some pills in your
He
drink.
seemed like he get He seemed like he get lit too. Seemed fun. Chris Brown probably seemed like he real fun at a
Nah,
party.
because Brown gonna assault somebody
Before he gets to that point.
before he gets there. I would want
I mean,
DJ
when he was following that or commenting on all of that girl stuff.
Carucci.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't follow
I
too
said,
much
what kind of Carucci got?
because he was all over her stuff. Goodness.
I said she put
Ooh,
that thing on him.
And Tammy Roman off of Basketball Wives. I thought she was hilarious.
Tammy, is she on the Miss Pat show?
Ooh.
I don't know. She's like
She's the actress now.
She the spicier one.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
Miss Pat, I want to drink with Miss Pat too.
All of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cast.
Oh God.
Scrappy,
Scrap,
Bambi.
The Bounce.
What's the mama name?
Oh, Miss, I don't know her name.
I
Oh,
deserve
gosh.
to be loved.
Samuel L. Jackson.
He gonna call you motherfucker 18 times.
Chris
good.
Evans.
Jamie Foxx.
Robert Downey Jr.
My last one, Denzel
Chris
Washington.
Hemsworth.
Oh, Denzi.
Denzel Washington.
That is a good one.
And Viola Davis. That's it. Because Viola Davis drinks and people put Viola Davis like in this box like, oh, she's an Academy Award winning actress, but she
end of the day.
she like, nah, I curse,
Right.
like, come on now, don't come with the bullshit.
My last one, Tracy Ellis Ross. I love her. I know she had fun. Oh, and Gabrielle Union.
They both sound like they probably get drunk and take their
That
clothes
would be a
off.
great little hangout.
They both get drunk and just take their clothes off and let's just be free.
Yes. That's my type of people.
Titties everywhere. Close your segment out, man. So Vanessa can go pee.
All right. Hey, man, y'all heard it here first, bro. Question of the day is, which celebrity would you go get drinks with? Let us know down in the comments, man.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Nessa!
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm yelling. My mother-in-law's in the other room.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Is she
I
really?
was wondering who was in my pork spot. I done drove past.
You parking in my grass? I can hear.
That's why about Vasco put that cup in the street.
Oh.
I'm gonna show you. A picture when I go out there.
That's gonna use littering?
It's rat.
You know what, Vanessa, you said this about my neighborhood earlier. You said it's a nice neighborhood.
It's nice in my neighborhood.
It is, and I love this. I love this neighborhood because it's also
got some nosy
it's
ass
also
neighbors.
black. It's a black neighborhood. On across the street, 4 houses down, is an Airbnb.
Oh.
It's an Airbnb. I don't think that is zone. I don't think that we're zoned for Airbnbs because you got to be zoned. But it's an Airbnb, and I be sitting in my car back then, people watching sometimes. Now my neighborhood is nice, but outside my neighborhood is what?
True.
Okay.
Gutter.
So, and then on the opposite side, like if you just go behind, not where my house is, on the other side, behind those houses, babe, what you call that? The other side of the street where we wouldn't move to. Okay, you saw what she said. You saw what she said. So the house is on that side. I be seeing so many white people from up north rent that Airbnb. I see them. I be seeing them when they pull in and get out the car, and they be like,
Cause the house is nice.
the house is not in the inside. I found that bitch on Airbnb. I said, I gotta see how they selling these niggas. They got a picture of the park. But I said, I know they drive in. Got to be honey.
It depends on which way you come into the neighborhood. Cause when I took Lim Turner, when we went out, I was like, okay, I ain't come this way before.
Oh, you came from the other way.
Jeremy's standing on the porch,
And I
seeing
passed
them pull into the parking lot.
gateway to the strip club.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, I was like,
Poor
Okay.
bastards.
They be doing white people be like, because I be probably reading their text like New Jersey, New York, New Hampshire. I'm like, oh, y'all come down here for the beach, y'all. Better watch your shit.
and you 45 minutes from the beach.
And you 45 minutes because they got nice ass pictures of the beach on the Airbnb. Yeah, minutes away from the beach, 45 minutes, bitch.
Wow.
45.
They come by past Jerry way. Hey, good luck to you.
No, they go from car to house real quick.
Oh.
One motion, one trip.
I will never book with this one again.
Who the hell got us in this?
Oh man, I think that's the funniest thing is watching them white people.
As they close the door.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they don't say it.
Nah, yeah, they don't say it.
What a bunch of honey, they almost hurt us.
That was a close call.
Nessa!
Yes.
Love him or leave him. What's your new beat? What's your new beat?
Drop that bit.
Well, you gotta.
Oh, okay. So Love 'em or Leave 'em is where you get right into me, Jerry Vasco, and get unbiased relationship, situationship, or friendship advice. To write in, go to jerrythegreat.com, jerrytha great.com. Look for Love 'em or Leave 'em and click the link. Okay. Preface to this letter. The person who wrote it is a junior in high school. And I'm gonna read it just like they wrote it. What's my next steps? Douglasville, Georgia. Hey y'all. I'm a junior in high school and I've recently got into y'all's podcast and I love it. So let's just get into the shits. So me and my guy friend last year had a class together, and every time in that class period, we would chat and send flirtatious signs. Parentheses, like putting his arm around me and bothering me. I would never know if a person is flirting with me or just being friendly with me. But one day I got a FaceTime call from him to ask about the homework. After a while, he would call me almost every day after school and sometimes at work, making me laugh and smile. He would even answer the phone any and every time I called him. With these calls, he would even fall asleep on FaceTime with me. I felt like he has my back and he has the best interest of me. These calls go on for a good 6 to 8 months. Now fast forward to the next year. I'm making FaceTime calls to him, telling him we need to go on an outing, but he doesn't want to go for some reason. Keep in mind, he doesn't like to go anywhere but to the game and with the boys. I ask the question why he doesn't want to go anywhere, and he gets quiet and say, I know it would be fun, but he doesn't finish his sentence and starts to fidget and smirk. Also, in these FaceTime calls, I have met his mom, and the mom likes me and agrees me and him should go out. Once I called him to speak to his mom, and he gave the phone to her. But a couple of weeks go by, and I begin to catch feelings for him. I tell him I like him, and he gets quiet. But I also heard, H-E-R-D, through the grapevine, he also likes me too. A week goes by, no text, no nothing. I call him to see what's going on, no answer. 2 days later, call him again, no answer. Then his friends are texting my phone saying, he said stop calling, leave him alone. Then I get a text from him that says, I don't want to be friends no more. I feel like I missed the chance to have him as my boyfriend and got played for a fool. What should might be my next step? Signed, a lost girl. My love. My little sister cousin friend.
You know, sometimes I sign these letters because they don't put a signature on them, so I got to write a signature for them based off the letter. She wrote this one herself.
Top to bottom.
Well, I had to fix a whole lot of grammar.
Okay.
So whoever you are in high school, stay in class. But a lost girl is what she signed this.
Okay. And I feel that. I'm going to give you some feedback, okay? And I mean this from love because I want you to be the best young woman that you can be. Okay? First, from now on, I want you to proofread. If you are sending any correspondence to friends, co-workers, because eventually you'll be on somebody's job, and that's why I'm telling you this. I want you to proofread, read it in your head, or maybe even read it out loud and see kind of what it sounds like. Okay, that's one. Two, something that might assist with that, and it's just the teacher and me coming out. Maybe let's read some novels. Okay, let's get into some literature. So that you know the right way to use certain references and things like that. We have some little redundant verbiage in here and things like that. So those are my two academic suggestions. Since you're a junior in high school, you have a lot of potential. I just want you to do those things. Now, sis, you didn't miss the opportunity to be his boyfriend, whatever. He missed the opportunity to be with you. Okay, I need you to remember that. You are the prize from now and forever. You are the prize, okay? He missed his opportunity. Please slide. Please leave him. Please leave him right alone. Please keep doing you. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't try to fight fire with fire. Don't try to get petty. Don't go talk to his friends. Ask his friends what happened. Please, Lord, because I know you're thinking it. You might already did it. Don't reach out to his mama because you think y'all friends. Don't do it. Well, that was the one time, but not since. He said no.
Okay, thank you. Because I was gonna go in on that.
Yeah, please don't call that lady. Okay, because she probably know what's going on. She might even ask about you. You might say, "What happened to your little friend?" And you might not like the type of response he probably gave her. So my advice to you: you're a junior in high school. Just stay single, have fun. Don't be out here being crazy. Don't be petty. Don't try to get back at him and all of that. I promise you it will hurt him more if you just act like shit never happened. And then another little boy is going to come along. You probably have 5 other little boys that have already come along. Just, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to spend that much time and energy on somebody that doesn't want to spend time with you. And that's for now. That's for 5 years from now. That's for 10 years from now. You're the prize. Treat yourself like a prize, okay, girl? If he don't want to be around you, next. Okay, I think maybe the guys in the room will agree. Like, if a guy really wants you, he gonna make it known. Ain't gonna be no half stepping. Ain't gonna be no hesitation. He's gonna make it known. He's gonna pursue you. Period. So if he doesn't do that, I'm a strong believer he don't want that. Vasco.
So I agree. I agree with Vanessa 100%, man. But I'm gonna give you a different perspective on it. So this gentleman right here, he did like you at a point, probably still does like you, but I'm talking about early in the relationship. Yeah, he really was feeling you. He really was digging you. The fact that y'all had this constant communication, even though y'all wasn't even a thing, and he was letting you talk to the mama, have a whole conversation with her. That's a good sign, because you might meet mama. I might say, hey, mom, this is so-and-so, but I won't just directly get the phone, because it's like, mom don't need to know all that. So you was in a good spot. Now, he got scared. That's what you got to understand. I can tell Lil Bro felt like he was rushing into something that he wasn't quite ready for. And so the best thing that he knew to do, especially with being that young, is like, I'm just going to subtract myself from the equation versus then deal with what the fuck I done made. You know what I mean? So he said, all right, cool. I'm just back off. I'm going to slide. I'm just going to do whatever I can to get away from this girl. So that meant just cutting off all communications with you. Then you really felt like the fool. You really felt like the fool when you tried to get back to him the 2 days after, and then his friends started texting you like, hey, he said leave him alone. I know that hurt your heart.
Which is flawed.
I know that hurt. I ain't gonna sit here and act like even me, I would have felt that one and be like, damn, bro, like you gotta go get millions to relay this message to me, and we was kicking it for 6 to 8 months every day on the phone together, and now you just can't talk to me? Okay, what did I do? You ain't nothing wrong with you. You the prize. Just like Vanessa said, you the prize. This is a young man that does not know what he want. He is still learning. Forgive him.
You don't think he was playing
with her?
Like it's a chase. It's a chase. Oh, now she want me back. I don't want to.
Let me tell you when I knew he wasn't playing no more. When she said 6 to 8 months, no man is about to play with you for 6 to 8 months unless you just constantly just being there. Every time he texts you, 2 days go by and then I text you and you right there. Okay, I got a little texting buddy that I know gonna be there when I need her. When I ring, she gonna be there. Don't be that. Yeah, don't be no boo-boo fool just answering the call every time he there. That's dangerous. You lose a lot of respect. But for 6 to 8 months, that let me know like he probably was feeling you for real. But I don't want to say you was being overbearing, because you really wasn't. Like, you was excited with these phone calls, but that became a routine for him. And after 6 to 8 months, that routine can start to get old, especially if it's not official. You lose interest, whatever the case may be. Now you feel like you're being forced to do it. So you gotta look at it from his perspective just a little bit, just to kind of don't focus so much on yourself. You're not the issue. You're not the issue at all. Whatever he got going on, that's what he got going on. You can't solve that. So if I was truly you, play this 2 ways. He gonna realize they lost some good, try to come back to you. You can play on that, but if you play on that, make sure you play hard to get. So he know like, hey bro, yeah, I tried to give you a chance, you fucked it up, so now you gotta earn yourself back. Go that route, or 2, be done with it. Literally.
They always come back round.
She a junior in high school, bro. Bro, in like 5 months, this is not even gonna be a thought. Like, you're gonna be like, I remember when that was. You be telling the story to somebody younger than you.
I can't believe I was calling this nigga phone.
I was on the phone with his mama. You'll get a couple rants off and then you'll be over it. You'll feel good. Hey, chop it up to the game, cuz this ain't that. Jerry?
Yeah. I was gonna come out the gate with the jokes. I was, but I had to take a step out the room and gather myself. So you are a junior in high school. What's that put you at? 16, 17. If you got a late birthday, 17, and you recently got into our podcast. Listen, we thank you for doing that. You love it here. So let's get into the shits. Now listen, sweetheart, the jokes are gonna come. The jokes are gonna come. I just want you to know that your big cousin Jerry, though, he gonna give you the real stuff. So you and your guy friend last year had a class together, and every time in that class period, y'all would chat and send flirtatious signs like putting his arm around you and bothering you.
What you bothering me for?
Leave me alone.
Stop.
I would never know if a person is flirting or just being friendly to me. But one day I get a FaceTime call. You gave him your number from him to ask about the homework or somebody give him your number. After a while, he would call me almost every day after school and sometimes at work, making me laugh and smile. He would never answer the phone. Well, he would even answer the phone any and every time I called him. With these calls, he would even fall asleep on FaceTime with me. I felt like he had my back and he had the best interest of me, or in other words, he had my best interest at heart. Mm-hmm. So I was gonna come out with the jokes, but I gotta break this down like a fraction a little bit. And I want to ask you, and I'm not being funny or facetious when I ask you this. And then disclaimer, because I'm gonna say some stuff. I don't want to know who you are. We don't want to know who you are. Because sometimes people write letters and then like they follow up, and that's cool. Y'all do that. Y'all keep on doing that. But you specifically, I don't want to know who you are because of what I'm about to say.
You gonna set us up? Good now.
So my first question, is there a male figure in your life? Do you have a father in the home? Do you have a big brother? Do you have a big uncle? Do you have somebody to confide in, to love you like a man shows love to a woman, to be your first love, to show you how a woman is supposed to be loved, to tell you that you're beautiful, to give you that positive reinforcement when you're not feeling like your best self? And the reason why I say that is because you met this guy in class and you feel like he had your best interest at heart because he would flirt with you, or so you thought was flirting, like putting his arm around you and bothering you. But you would never know if somebody was flirting or being friendly. But that was him giving you a FaceTime call to ask about the homework, and after all calling over and over again, sometimes at work, making you laugh and smile, and then even falling asleep on the phone with you, made you feel like he had your back and your best interest at heart. And the reason why I'm taking this letter a little bit more seriously than normal is because of your age, and because you're at this vulnerable point where any man can come into your life and make you feel like somebody, and then next thing you know, you going in the wind. Mm-hmm. So I want you to listen to me for real, because I don't want to make light of this, because any man now can come into your life if you don't have a positive male figure in your life who's giving you this positive reinforcement. Because I think every woman in this room, they're being told from a young age that, hey, you the cutest girl in the world. You can be anything you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. You can do it by yourself. You don't need a man. You can do what you want to do by yourself. And it doesn't sound like you've been getting that from just this first paragraph of this letter. And here's what made me ask this next question, and I'm sorry to drag this out, but I gotta ask. Don't write me back. Don't answer this. Answer it. If I'm wrong, fuck it, I'm wrong. Are you in a group home? Are you y'all know people in group homes?
I'm following.
I'm being serious.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because when Vanessa was reading this, and I read it first, I put them in this paper, but hearing somebody else read it, it made me think about a girl who I used to know in high school who was in a group home. And any kind of love or any kind of thing that felt like somebody wanted me, somebody was giving me attention, somebody was longing for me or just thinking about me, somebody didn't give me up. Mm-hmm. Made this person just go off like, oh, you head over heels now. So I'm asking that because it's not uncommon. It's not as uncommon as people may think for people that you go to school with to, when they go home, they're not going home to a home. They're going home to 4 other kids or 10 other kids, and they sharing rooms, and it's a group home, and the shifts are changing, and people coming in and monitoring them,
or they're in foster situations. So what you're saying, we laughed at first, but that it's not uncommon. Happens, yeah. And if you are like, listen, I appreciate you. If you're not, fuck me. But if you are, I appreciate you for listening to us, and I hope that this helps you see yourself in a different light, because you are somebody, you are something, and you are worthy. Now, you might be an ugly duckling right now, and I say that on the show all the time. This ain't nothing new.
You don't want to hit your peak in high school.
We still out here getting cuter.
I definitely felt like I was an ugly duckling.
In high school?
Definitely.
How you feel now?
Fine.
You don't want to hit your peak in high school, so that's fine. And the thing that lets me know that, and I'm an ugly duckling sounds bad, but here it is. This is what let me know that you are an ugly duckling. Is that this guy friend from last year, y'all had a class together. The only reason he talked to you and sent you that message is because y'all had a class together, and he was able to get to know your personality. You got a good ass personality. You funny, you smart. You make him feel like he never failed before. But the thing is, he can't feel this way in front of everybody. Or maybe he did, because he told his friends about you. But here's the kicker. What were y'all doing for that year when y'all weren't together? High school, you ain't got to rush into nothing. Of course, obviously, you got to rush into nothing. But a year went by, and then you finally asked him, like, hey, we should be together. A high school relationship don't last no more than 6 months. Average. You passed that, you overcooked. You burnt.
But every hypothetical situation.
She crispy.
That nigga said she overcooked.
Because Vasco made a reference, you know what I'm saying, that maybe it's been a little long.
And then I got one more question for you. Where are your friends? Which makes me think the group home thing. Where are your friends? Where are your confidants, your constituents, the people that you can lean on and you can tell about what's going on, and then they can tell you like, girl, don't stop. And then the other thing that made me say group home is you asked to talk to his mama and he put her on the phone. And I don't know how you said it when you wrote it, but it sounded excited.
Cause she thought she was in there.
You got a mama? Oh, I want to tell your mama.
Let me talk
I called him and asked to talk to his mama and he put her on the phone. I don't know. And then my last thing, this is my last thing. I'm done with you. Not done with you. Write us back. Watch the show. We love you. We support you. If you want to write us back and give us an update, just do it privately. Don't do it on Instagram like everybody else.
We just don't want you to be like this whenever you 20, 25.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is my last thing. This came from Judge Lynn Toller. She said this. She was the host of Divorce Court. This is what she said. She was talking to a grown-ass woman, but I think that this can apply to any woman. Any women, any age. Don't let a man tell you he don't want you more than once. Don't let a man tell you that he don't want you more than once. If he tell you that one time,
I'm gonna tell you one time.
that's it. Nessa!
You.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Mind in one place, heart in another. Whitney, Texas.
Oh, that ain't good.
What it do, family? I've been following since the beginning of this year, and y'all are goofy as fuck. So I'm 18 and a freshman in college in Texas. I'm a really private person and have never been about my feels unless it's to my best friend. So since my birthday in June, I've been talking to this one girl and it's been going good, but I never open up and I seem cold and distant at times. She always tries to get me to open up, but every time I try, something makes me shut off and I change the subject. But I really want her to know how I feel. I truly do like her and I want to be with her, but my heart and mind haven't been on the same page in a while. I wanted to know, should I try to explain as much as I can and give it time, or just leave her alone and move on to the next? I love the podcast. Keep going. Signed, Solo Dolo.
Mr. Solo Dolo.
Shout out to Kid Cudi.
What you know about that?
That shit was fire. That album was.
No woman, no matter how, because I feel like I might be a little closed off sometimes. I might be a little cold. So no matter how cold or closed off the woman is, we never want our man to be that way. We never, ever, 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 ever. No woman you encounter. So this one, the next one, doesn't matter, all the way to the last one you're ever with, does not want a cold and distant man. So my advice to you is to first go to therapy, go to counseling, something, some one-on-one, something, some soul searching, and figure that out first, and then jump back out and conquer the world. I really don't understand. It's hard for me to empathize with the whole, like, you know exactly what your issue is, and all you have to do is open your mouth and explain, and you can't and won't. So I don't understand that part. Maybe somebody else in the room will be able to like explain, because you hear that a lot. Like I can't explain my feelings.
What is it giving? It's giving
No effort. It's giving. You don't care for real. So yeah, it's real short and sweet for me. I would say go unpack all that I'm a private person shit. Why are you so private? What happened in your past? There's something there.
very much something. Every time I go on live, y'all always got something. Always something. Who's that? Young JT or Young Miami?
I don't know.
Very much something. Always something.
You right now. But you're right. Because it's just not giving that you really want to be with this person. And that's okay. Because you're 18 and you're a freshman in college. And I don't think you should really be with somebody. So maybe this is a sign. You know, this is your get to know you time. This is your explore time. So take advantage of that. Please do not lock yourself down. I don't know. This is my blanket advice to everybody in college. Don't lock yourself down your freshman year in college. But to you, just please go work on that personal shit you got going on. Maybe it's somebody in your family you need to go talk to. Maybe something traumatic happened there, or with a past boyfriend or girlfriend. But find out what it is and then start dating. Because right now you're not in a place to start dating. Like I said, no woman wants to be with a man who is closed off in distance. Vasco?
Not a one.
Vanessa.
You.
Buddy know that. Buddy, you know that, man.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
Vasco be seeing through y'all shit.
I don't.
Every time.
Bro.
I don't.
Vasco come and give him that. I be trying to come in like his nice ass uncle. And Vasco come with that cousin that
He the mean big cousin.
He the cousin that you try to avoid. Like, damn, here come this nigga. Shit.
He finna tell me about myself.
Only because, brother, I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the shoes, man. You 18, you a freshman in college. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what made me really just dissect you. This part right here. Goddamn, I truly do like her, and I want to be with her, but my heart and mind haven't been on the same page.
I didn't understand that part either.
This is because this is what he's saying.
Okay.
His heart internally, he like this girl. He know that this girl is the one that he need to be with. She gonna treat him right. She gonna do everything to do, be a good girlfriend, and this what he need to be with right now. But like I told you, he knows that he 18. He knows that he's a freshman in college. Yes, sir.
How old do you think the girl is?
18
too, because she's still playing with him while he playing with her.
She on some young shit too. So that's what it is. Look, bro, you know, mentally, you know what you want. It's this right here that you dealing with. Oh, I like her. Oh, I really like her. Like, I'm gonna get you so far, bro. If you not finna be with shorty for real, don't waste her time. You 18, freshman in college. I'm gonna give you a little dose of the real world while you can, cause you still got that high school mentality. But it's okay, you know. It's a transition period. You won't really be developed till like maybe your summer junior year. So keep riding this wave. Don't play with her though. Let her know if you feeling something. Then as a man, be a fucking man. Tell her. You know what, hey, shut. I'm feeling something for real. And if you get your heart broken, guess what, nigga? That's life. You live and learn. You 18. You ain't gonna die after this shit. You'll find somebody else in time.
You will forget it.
You will forget it.
Or you might not forget it, but you're gonna look back and laugh.
Like, I know this is so crucial time. This is the most pinnacle point in your life. I'm 18. Relax, bro. You got a little ways ahead of you, so just enjoy the ride. Try to tell shorty how you feel. See how that go. Opening up for that's gonna be your practice for opening up, getting less cold and distant. The reason you were so cold and distant is because you weren't really giving a fuck about girls at that time. Now you starting to get older. You into this shit now. That's all you see around you. That's all you surrounded by. Now it's easy access. It was like, let me play with this real quick. So you just testing the waters, man, and you experiencing yourself at the same time. So
at 18, you think that you have this timeline, and you think that you have these milestones that you're supposed to knock out at certain times, and I think that rushes us, and we don't know until we're, late 20s. Like, hey, that timeline shit don't mean nothing.
Right.
That's in the movies. That's for TV. That's not the real
not real
world.
life.
Okay, everybody's life is different. Everybody does things at different times. So please don't, anybody, that's 17, 18, 19 listening, please don't feel rushed or pressured like, well, I gotta be with somebody and then we gotta be together for so long and then we gotta get married by 25. Don't. Please don't fall into that. But that's all I got. Again.
Listen.
It's on me?
It's on you.
It's on you. So what you gonna do? Baby. Hey, I'm gonna work it. So check this out. I don't know if y'all caught this. Vanessa, you said it. He needs to go to counseling and he needs to go to counseling immediately. Immediately. Mine in one place harder than another. Check out what he did. What it do, family? I've been following y'all since the beginning of the year, and y'all are goofy AF. ASF. That's as fuck. Mm-hmm. So I'm 18-year-old freshman in college in Texas, and I'm a really private person and never talked about my feels unless it's to my best friend. So since my birthday in June, happy belated, I've been talking to this one girl, June, July, August, September, October, November. That's about 5 months now, depending upon when you wrote this. And everything been going good, but I never opened up. You never open up to the young lady. And I seem cold and distant at times. She always tries to get me to open up, but every time she try, something that makes me shut down and I change the subject. Watch that line. Something makes me shut down and I change the subject. Remember that. But I really want her to know how I feel. I truly do like her and I want to be with her, but my heart and mind haven't been on the same accord in a while. I wanted to know, should I try and explain as much as I can and give it time? Or should I just move on to the next? I love the podcast. Keep going. So what he did right there?
Real quick and jumped out.
So what he did right there? Did y'all catch what he did? Did y'all catch it? I bet he probably didn't even catch it. He don't even know that he did it. What it do, family? I've been following the podcast at the beginning of the year. Y'all are goofy as fuck. I love the podcast. Keep going. Now, we appreciate you for loving the podcast, but sure, you just showed us what you do to her. Cause look how short this letter is.
This shit is short.
Look how short his is compared to hers. Mm-hmm. So, you ain't even tell us everything. You shut down on us. I can't really help you because you ain't really give us the full story. Because when you was typing it and it was getting too real to you,
she start typing.
I love the podcast. Keep going.
Peace out.
That's what you did to us. So I don't. I will try to take the text that you got and work with it. I ain't got much for you because you did to us what you do to her. So I know it sounds like you know what you know. You know that you know what you're doing.
Or maybe he don't know.
Maybe
this
he
is
don't
his
know.
Epiphany right here.
Maybe this is the epiphany because
tell him what you need to know.
You just did to us what you do to her, what you know you do to her, or what she just told you do to her. You need to. I don't know why you don't open up. I don't. A lot of men don't open up.
I don't understand.
I don't know why. Vasco, you open up. You vulnerable?
At times, but
sometimes.
Not having this conversation, I don't really know no more. Because she does tell me, like, sometimes you're not vulnerable enough. I'm just like, I don't know what that means.
I think that's a man thing. Now, I don't know. You sound a little extreme because you did to us what you do to her. But what gets you open to talk? Now, I'm not telling you to do this. But you 18, you in college, and you've been following the podcast since the top of the year. You drank? Don't act like you don't.
He do. He a freshman in college in Texas.
Y'all made the same face.
Don't act like you don't. I ain't encouraging it. I'm saying I know you do though, because I've been there. Maybe just get a drink. Y'all have drinks together. Talk about it.
That'd be good.
Now the next morning you might not remember what you said. She might be looking at you like, nigga, you did what? But I don't know. I think that you probably should go talk to a counselor. If you're in college, this is me being serious. If you're in college, they have on-campus counseling. It's free. It's free. Anybody can utilize it. Just go to the counseling center on campus.
Don't be ashamed.
Talk to them. Don't be ashamed to talk about your feelings. In the
You
words,
been to a counselor?
I went once, twice, a couple
went too.
times.
I went to the counselor. Jay went to the. You went to the counselor?
Not at school.
Not
I went
at-
when my
not at
parents
school,
got
but-
divorced. But trust me, your friends ain't gonna be in the counselor's office.
Nah, you-
They probably need to be too. But
Yeah,
you
they
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna-
see
you ain't gonna
nobody
see
on the
them.
way. Don't worry about it.
And they schedule it towards somebody else leaving, and everybody else gonna walk in.
Yeah.
Only reason I know that because I work with Juice and we had to schedule some shit for some people. But in the words of Jennifer Lewis, the great Jennifer Lewis, feel your feelings.
Keep bleeding. That Jennifer Lewis.
Who?
Keep bleeding. Oh, that's Leona
No, that's
Lewis.
Leona Lewis. No. In the words of Jennifer Lewis from Blackish and other movies, feel your feelings. It's okay to feel how you want to feel. But what Jennifer Lewis also taught me is that when you sit in shit too long, it loses its smell. So get the fuck out of there. That's all I got for you. Nessa!
Yes.
Close your segment.
That was Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. Please write into me, Jerry and Vasco. Get this unbiased relationship, situationship, and friendship advice. Go to jerrythegreat.com, jerrytha great.com. Look for Love 'Em or Leave 'Em and click the link.
Yeah, y'all pay close attention too because that link might change soon. So we're gonna have to keep y'all abreast. What's that? Your spidey senses are going on.
I'm tingling, bitch.
Well, what Uncle Clifford said, you can make a bitch blush. Vasco,
Yo.
what's going on in Florida this week, man?
Hey man, you already know we got some crazy shit going on in Florida every week. But this week, we'll start off with this. Florida teacher won't face charges for showing R-rated film.
What the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
You heard what I said. You know what I said. Florida teacher won't face charges for showing R-rated film. We'll go ahead and talk about it, but first, roll my intro.
I don't care what part of Florida it is. The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx in Florida.
It's distilled. It's just like, it's pure. It's 100% pure. Uncut Florida fuckery.
Yo, what it is, what it do, man. It's your boy Sco. And for What the Florida, man, we have Florida teacher won't face charges for showing R-rated film. Let's get into it. A sheriff's investigation refutes allegations that a Florida Panhandle teacher subjected her students to pornography by letting them watch the R-rated movie Alexander. Oh, okay. I've heard of this with Colin Farrell and Angelina Jolie.
Finish.
Okay, yeah. Parents of a 15-year-old girl told school officials she was traumatized by the Niceville high school teacher showing students a movie that they considered to be quote-unquote porn. But Okaloosa County Sheriff's officials said there was no probable cause to bring charges against the teacher. Investigators determined the teacher had a legitimate reason for showing the film to her college-level classical students. Yeah, that makes sense. They also found the teacher had taken steps to limit what the students watched to keep underage students from viewing some of the more graphic scenes. The 2004 Oliver Stone movie stars Colin Farrell as ancient Greek king Alexander the Great. It contains nudity and set scenes of sexual assault and homosexuality. The teacher told investigators she knew which scenes would be seen given the time they had in class to view the movie. She said those scenes were of the battles and speeches, which would be a good resource for the students to reference for testing. But after learning that a more family-friendly version of the movie was no longer available on Netflix, the teacher said she mistakenly obtained a director's cut of the film. The students who chose to watch the movie scenes when it was offered in September did so in a school hallway so they could not disturb the rest of the class. The students used the 15-year-old's laptop because it worked better than the school computers, the report said. At the time, the girl was absent from the school for 2 days and used her teacher's password to access an account and watch the movie from home. The couple and their daughter then watched the graphic scenes as they later described to Okaloosa County School Board as pornography. So, does anybody want to just give me a brief rundown of the problem before I give it?
I'm going to go to the educator in this room who's an authentic educator.
Uh-huh. So, Vanessa,
who has her head up to the sky.
What seems to be the issue here?
Not now. The teacher in me is very, very irritated at this. 15-year-old high school student. Love my brother. My dog in high school.
Yeah.
And my dog got a baby mama now. Okay. They got a baby on the way.
What?
So yeah.
You can't just drop a damn. Wait. You can't just
Drop a bomb.
Say that again.
For my little nephew on the way.
Well, let that bomb run to the end.
Well, he said it's allowed. We can share now. We can share. So yeah, they're in high school.
What grade your brother in?
He's a senior.
What grade she in?
She's a senior too. They're both seniors.
And they got a jet on the way.
But they're already in high school. They're doing
A lot of stuff.
They're doing a lot of the stuff. Okay, social media, huge. Okay,
huge.
It is everything to these kids. So if the parents of this person can tell me that they are monitoring their students,
the Wicked West.
If you're monitoring their social media and you know what they're looking at, and it's not
I'm gonna take China
anything pornographic, then I'm with you. If your student is a saint and innocent and this just broke their innocence,
don't you wish you can just kick their asses?
Then I'm with you. But that is like the 1%. If you are like the other 99%, they have seen it, they have done it, they know much more about it than I did whenever I was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I didn't know what CUM meant.
Yeah.
Until I was 19.
I thought I meant over here.
Yes. Money make me come, money. I was singing that like, yeah.
Money make me move. Yeah.
I'll get over there.
I got bands in this bitch, girl. Come in, get you some.
Money make me come, money. Yeah, I was singing that. You know, freshman in high school.
Money make me come. I'm walking.
But now they know. You know, like
I need a real 365. Let it count cheese. Can't believe her eyes.
And they knew they was about to watch this movie a week prior to watching it. So if you that involved with your kids, hey, what's going on in language arts class? What's going on in this class? And you know your kid about to watch a movie. You know what's coming. You know what time period they're studying. So don't do this. I hate and every week we do this show, I'm like, shit, it might be me next.
Oh Lord.
I don't know. Honestly, I hate because they ostracize teachers, and it's like, you did a bad thing. Like, no,
you can't have a life.
And the way
you can't have a life.
The way they do this movie, it is very like historically accurate. So why?
Oh, you know this movie?
Yes, I've seen Alexander the Great, and it's.
I haven't seen it. So I know last week. To hold on to your one point that you said, what did they do? Teachers, they ostracize teachers.
They do.
Who knew that teachers were ostriches and birds?
We are under a microscope,
which is crazy, right? Because they do the same thing to pastors too, and you would be like, "Damn, the pastors are human." I know many pastors that drink and cuss.
When at the beginning of the show, when you were talking about she was teacher of the week one day and then she was assaulting a student the next, that student probably
bitch, you think you teacher of the week?
Probably
watch
threw
this.
a damn trash can at the teacher 2 times before the teacher finally, snapped. Like,
yeah,
you don't tell the whole story. It's just we hold teachers to a higher standard, and yes, we should be held to a higher standard. But
it's like,
come on, man.
If the NFL player that just got a DUI because he's an NFL player, it's like not just a DUI, that nigga locked up.
Oh, he gonna be he gonna be away for a while.
But another NFL player who was in the NFL killed somebody in the same kind of vehicular homicide and then went back to the NFL after charges. Yeah, that happened before too. So I'm like, let me hush. But like if a police officer was caught for a DUI, it's like, oh. Or if a police officer was caught for picking up a prostitute, it's like, oh. I remember a football coach down in Daytona. He was the head football coach for Mainland for a long time. He won a lot of championships. Old white guy, Mainland High School. If you know who I'm talking about, y'all know who I'm talking about. He got caught picking up prostitutes. I was like, but if you was just a regular Joe Smo who wasn't a coach and a teacher,
who cares?
Nobody would have given a fuck.
Right.
But because you work at that school and you a football coach and everybody know your name in that county,
you mean something different.
You mean something different. I never saw the movie, so I can't comment on the movie. Oliver Stone is a great director. Colin Farrell is a great actor. But I will say, And I didn't read the story. I just saw the headline. I was like, what fucking Vasco will do it? But I will say, I think that this ties directly back into what we were saying last week, where when I was this person's age, porn to me was what was on HBO. Like Insecure would be considered porn.
Okay, yeah.
The Cat House series is considered porn. You never saw nothing.
The Pink.
The Pink. Well, the Big Pink would be considered porn. Yeah. Taxi Cab Confessions. Porn.
But the culture is different now.
But it's definitely changed. So these parents got this girl. Y'all need to investigate the parents. Because she living.
Honestly.
she living a rough life. It's a hard knock life for us.
So we just gonna go over the main points real quick of the story so y'all understand. 15-year-old girl traumatized from what considered watching porn. All right, we're gonna go ahead and chop that up. She was being dramatic as fuck. That's all that was.
Her parents were being dramatic as fuck, and she had to go along with it.
Amen. County sheriffs, no probable cause to arrest the teacher, and that is because why, Vanessa? The teacher is innocent. 100%.
I'm innocent. I'm legally blind.
That's not on her.
P.O.P. I love you.
You know what? That's not on her. This is a very important part. College level classical studies students.
So is they college level or not?
College level.
Oh, they AP. Oh, they curse at you in college.
So also with this, if you know that you are in an AP class, that means you know you are in advanced placement. That means you know that you will be doing college curriculum shit. So therefore, you should be.
The assumption is you're mature
Enough to handle college.
That's what happened when you assume.
You right. They also found she took steps to limit what the students watch to keep underage students from viewing some of the more graphic scenes. If you took steps in order that this doesn't happen, and this still happens, it's not your fault.
She found a director's cut.
She went deep to try to find this film for y'all. Y'all ungrateful mother luckers decided to spend it.
Nah, say what you was gonna say before you said luckers.
Fuckers. Number 3, look, go down to this right here.
Ruckers.
It's 3 issues with the movie that made her parents have to say something. It's nudity.
Cause that movie 3 hours long.
Sexual scenes of sexual assault and homosexuality.
That's a whole week of school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a solid. Boy, that'll be the best.
Y'all don't watch. Your child don't watch the movie 4 days in a row before you even knew.
Well, no, this child watched it at home with her parents, so they watched it in one sitting.
They weren't supposed to be watching the sex scenes. They were just supposed to be watching the battles and the speeches. She had this shit planned out to a T.
She didn't follow
If your ass would have been at school, you would have learned what you need to learn and not seen what you ain't need to see.
I'm on the teacher side 110%.
Go use the teacher access code. Now, my question is this, though. Okay, because I did get a little confused reading this, so y'all help me out. Come up with your own theories. The students who chose to watch the movie scenes when it was offered in September did so in the school hallway so they would not disturb the rest of the class. Got it. This is the part that gets me confused. The students used the 15-year-old's laptop because it worked better than the school's computer. So your laptop was at the school just for anybody to use, and all the kids used hers to watch it?
It might be a different student. A different student had a laptop in the hallway.
They said the 15-year-old.
What is that?
Look.
In the second paragraph, it says parents of the 15-year-old girl. This is her. She probably said, if we can watch it on mine. That's exactly what should happen.
And the one that they had on hers was the director's cut.
Wait, parents of a 15-year-old high school student was traumatized by the Niceville high school teacher showing students a movie.
Read this one.
Which one?
The bottom. This is the bottom line.
Second from the last.
Mm-hmm.
The students used the 15-year-old's laptop because it worked better than the school computers.
So she left her shit up there?
No, she probably brings it every day. It's probably not true that it works better than the school computers. It's not the computers, it's the Wi-Fi. So it probably does not work any better or worse.
That 15-year-old was like, y'all look at this. Ooh.
That's exactly what probably happened.
What's your question of the thing? Because we got to move.
Hey, we gonna skip the question because we run down. I just had some morals for this one.
Oh, go ahead. Knock them out.
So the moral of this story right here, man, we just got 2 of them. Number 1, understand miscommunication sucks. That's number 1. It's gonna happen. Just fight through it.
Vasco said we gotta move. That nigga ain't write a question.
Look, and the last moral, man. Look, remember this: no matter how much you plan, you can never plan for the inevitable. and that is life. Just understand that. She took all the precautionary measures that she could to make sure a situation like this didn't happen. And guess what? Still happened. Might as well show the full fucking movie all the way through to all the students. Everybody see the titties. Anyways, man, that is what the Florida. What?
Bringing down the house.
Trying shit.
When she was getting that boy to read.
House, the TV
Bringing
show?
down the house.
Oh,
with
Bringing Down the House.
Latifah.
Yeah.
And she was
I
getting
saw
that boy to read, and then she finally gave him that magazine.
And he was able
that
to
boy was
read
reading that thing cover to cover.
With the titties and stuff. Yeah.
I understand.
My wife
these words
watched,
clearly.
y'all saw Taxi before? With Queen Latifah?
Yeah.
My wife saw it for the first time the other day. She's like, that was a good movie. I was like, yeah, that was a pretty good movie. Queen Latifah, Jimmy Fallon. Pretty good movie.
It was a great movie.
Great fucking movie. Great.
I thought you was going to talk about the whatchamacallit scene.
What scene?
Where she was touching all up on her when she was giving her a little pat down. I remember that from when I was a kid.
I don't know.
Right.
My favorite movie from that era is Hitch. So I don't know.
Boy.
Oh.
What?
Hitch was great.
Don't you get fired?
Yeah. I can't switch on this.
No, Hitch is okay, but favorite?
Oh, from that era.
Tell me some names in that era.
Hitch is one of the movies, 13 going on 30.
Oh, I love that one. Of course I would.
The Devil Wears Prada, yeah. So that's that era. The Princess Diaries 2.
Oh, no.
I like that one.
Number one, I really felt her.
Was Raven in number one?
No.
No. I like 2 because Raven was in it.
Oh, Raven. Yeah, she's the other person.
Some guys couldn't talk, but they really good. They called our last episode the musical because they was like, y'all was sinking.
The last movie?
The last episode that we did.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant of the Princess Diaries.
No, they both was musicals. Now, speaking of movies, though, Don't Blame Mr. Charlie premieres November 14th.
Don't be confused, Lord.
November.
If you subscribe to the channel, you'll know.
You'll see it because it'll send you an alert saying, "Hey, shout out to Brooke. Brooke. I guess Brooke signed up for the alerts. Y'all know everybody know Brooke. Brooke be in the comments.
Brooke Peterson.
Brooke in the comments right now. I'm gonna give Brooke a badge so that way she can like monitor who in the comments. And, yeah, I'm gonna give her that authority.
She should be the.
Oh, I had it.
No, she got it already.
No, yeah,
she got it.
She already won.
Yeah,
this
was like
this
the first
week.
one.
You got one?
This week goes out to Brittany Blake.
Brittany Blake.
Drop a.
Who was that?
Hey,
Brittany was the one who came back saying something about the sorority being on TV.
Oh, Brittany Blake also commented and said, "That's my letter, y'all."
Right.
From last week. That's my letter. And y'all right.
Yeah. I seen the comments. Now I just been, you know what I'm saying, just slacking on it. But I've been seeing the comments.
Yeah, she AKA.
She commented on like the last
said,
three.
No disrespect, but
no disrespect, but
I see what you said.
Like, we appreciate that. So everybody, if you don't know how to say something to us that you don't like agree with what we talking about up here,
follow her.
Go look at go look at her comment. That's just like no disrespect,
but all the disrespect.
How I feel on
You
the
ain't
top.
gotta say that. Just say what you got to say, Lord.
Yeah. Shout out to Brittany Blake. What up, Diggs? Shout out to Brittany Blake.
But yeah, back to about a dog, Brooke Peterson.
Yeah, Brooke be in the comments. No, so y'all know Breeze and Bree aired their show on Wednesday of the past week. And then shout out, if you haven't seen the first episode yet, go watch it. A new one drops on this Wednesday coming up. Very good episode. Did you watch it? No, well, check it out whenever you get some time. Listen to it. They got audio and video. And
Breeze and Bree, I'm gonna check y'all out. Promise.
And then I think Brooke has like the alerts. So like JTG Entertainment is premiering a live video. So like, because you
said schedule digest.
Schedule, yeah. So I think she was like, "Oh, something new. Here we go."
Shout out to Brooke.
This ain't my people.
She like, I don't know what this is, but I fuck with her.
Every time I hop on and say good morning, she the first one. Good morning,
right there. You know what I love about watching the live comments and watching people watch it live is that they became family. Like amongst themselves.
Yeah, they started talking to each other. Somebody said they wasn't having a good day, and the other person said, "Well, it's gonna be all right." And I was like, "Okay,
how you doing today, cousin?" Well, I'm trying to, I'm standing.
I'm at work.
At work, yeah. I forget who that is, but I'm at work. They trying, but they will stay, and they be giving each other words of encouragement. Like,
they really know each other.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know how Rochelle be. Don't let it get to you.
We all play cousins in this community of cousins, so they be looking out for each other.
Play cousin might turn to real cousin, man.
Yeah. Oh, it's all love. Somebody.
Jerry!
Scar Vanessa.
I love this, y'all. Hey, man, do me a favor.
How much you get out?
No. I get free drinks. 5
an hour.
5 an hour. Oh damn, that was actually a fucking nice toss. I missed it, though. It's okay though. That was a good one.
That's your best one.
My bad.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? Not 3, 5. Go ahead. Give me that top 5, Jerry.
Well, here you go, brother.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask look. Question of the day.
Yo, it's your boy Jerry the Great. And now I gotta ask y'all, did y'all know about this? So Congress proclaimed November as National Hip Hop History Month. Y'all saw that?
I did not see
Why you say it like that, Vasco?
I don't. I'm not going for that shit no more.
Well, this is led by Maxine Waters. No, nothing even there.
I'm rooting for it because we got it. Hip Hop Day, nice, like hip hop.
Okay, well listen, so I'm dedicating all of my top 5s for this month to hip hop.
Okay,
to
cool.
music.
Let's do it then.
So the resolution was introduced in late July and includes additional recognitions of the genre's fruitful contributions to the broader American culture. On top of November being observed as National Hip Hop History Month, August 11, 2021 was designated as Hip Hop Celebration Day in honor of the first hip hop DJ parties to take place on the same day in 1973. DJ Kool Herc hosted the Back to School Jam in the Bronx, New York. That's where hip hop started, and ushered in a new form of musical expression with innovative disc jockeying and rapping over the beats at the same time. A day later, recognized as the birth of hip hop, August 2021 has also been designated as Hip Hop Recognition Month.
Can you imagine being there?
I said a hip hop,
a hip hop it don't stop. Rock it to the gang bang, boogie it up, jump the boogie to the rhythm, to the back of the beat. Now what you hear is not a phrase, I'm rapping to the beat. I know y'all heard about other script hop, but they ain't got nothing on me, cause I take the y'all rapping, y'all take the my rapping. All right, whatever.
Cause I'm 5'2" when I.
So this week I wanted to do my top 5 around songs that's gonna make you fight in the club. I think
Get on my level, ho.
I think DJs be knowing what they doing in the club. DJs be knowing what they doing in the club. DJs be knowing like, hey, this song, I'm ready to go. I'm a little sleepy. These niggas start acting out. We're gonna shut this shit down. Now, if you watching this on YouTube, the video might go silent on you. You might not be able to hear nothing. If that happens, sorry, listen to the audio because you cannot not do this and not play the songs. You have to look over there. Don't look this way. So this right here is an automatic hood classic. When this come on in the club, somebody fighting.
Cry my hoe.
Okay, that's it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Okay,
we gonna get demonetized.
That's number
anyway.
one. Yeah.
I'm gonna
have to put the audio there. I'm like, wait a minute.
You're gonna cut it early. You're gonna cut it early.
Here we go.
You good.
Guaranteed the club shut down.
Yeah.
The club
Checking my dread.
throwing balls and busting these heads. Club guaranteed to shut down. Number 2. This is right here is number 2. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
This right here is the anthem to tear the club up. Okay, that's it. All right. That's it. Can't give too much. Guarantee the club is gonna get shut down. And not only that, the person who was hosting the party when they play that song they're gonna lose their deposit. Your deposit is out the window. Okay, this is number 3. Now the thing about number 3, this right here is for the ladies. Y'all ready? Okay, that's it.
We about to swing them things.
We about to swing them things. Vasco's like, what the fuck is that? Whoa.
Swing.
It's about to be a what? All right, so here comes my number 4. I keep count somebody for me. I love this song. This song was a huge hit. They used it. They played it so much, but it's only one verse. I'm gonna start at this one verse, and I'm gonna cut it real quick. But this song itself guaranteed to get the club shut down. I tell you shit, I'm a grown man. Find somebody to play. If you don't like me when you see me, better not say to choke your ass out like Dre did that. You better tell these lames they ain't messing with no rookies. I'm a bang head nigga. I take your cookies. So don't make this a me and you situation. Have you laying down right there to be situation. Like, hope for the best, but I don't think he gonna make it. Not the way he was shaking and shivering all on the pavement. That's it. That's all I got. I'm sorry. Guaranteed.
I know somebody that can rap a cappella.
Yeah, guaranteed. Get your club shut down. DJ, if you want to go home,
if ain't no mystical on there, then
yeah. If you want to get your club, you want to go home early, DJ. It's a lot of ladies in the club. You might have some Greeks who beefing, unfortunately. You might have some women in the club who's beefing, unfortunately. They've been drinking Grey Goose. You play this one right here.
In the color is red. I don't fight. I don't argue. I just hit that bitch with a bottle.
Okay, that's it. That's all I can do. I hit that with a bottle. 1 heifer, 2 heifer, 3 heifer, 4. Hit that with the bottle. Watch their heads hit the floor.
Ooh, that makeup. God.
That lip.
God.
Here we go. Now this right here is the guarantee from what he's finna say right here, Vasco. I got 3 more. From what he's finna say, I almost thought about coming out to this song for the live show, just because I know everybody gonna tear that bitch up.
Okay.
Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. Don't start no stuff.
Okay, I got a call. Okay.
If you don't give a damn,
hey. Now this right here, this depending upon where you are in your life, depending upon if you Greek or not, if you hood or not, this song can mean a lot of different things to you, but it's guaranteed to shut the club down.
I know where you from. Cause on that, I'm like the mother niggas, cause I ride for my niggas.
Okay, I gotta pause it. Okay, that's 7 seconds. Y'all got okay, I'm sorry.
I said we're not part of Greek life.
Well, no, if you from the hood, if you just a nigga from the hood,
shit, you a nigga from the hood, you hear that? Cause you hear this shit in the club, bro. You get the fuck out the way. If you ain't part of Greek life, you get the fuck out the way.
But the thing is, niggas from the hood don't know that. Like if they don't know no friends from college. They just in the hood ass party.
Yeah, if there ain't no college in the town, it's just
if you a Greek nigga, get the fuck out the way.
When you go back and watch the video and edit, you gonna see me immediately revert back to like the college way. And I was just like, all right, be still, nigga, just move.
Here they come.
Find an opening.
Here they come. All right, here we go. This right here is the last one. Vanessa, you might enjoy this one yourself. Y'all ready? Guaranteed the club shut the fuck down.
You wanna talk shit? You wanna run your mouth? You want some gangsters front your motherfucking house?
We'll set this bitch off.
Set this bitch out.
We'll set this bitch off.
Set this bitch out.
What they call you?
They call me badass, and I'll punish you. You ain't my equal, we ain't people, I ain't one of you. Since 98, I cry my...
Okay, I thought you were gonna keep on going. Guaranteed.
I have a request. Go ahead. Need cable. Cause I'm the nipple on the titty. I'm the motor car to Hemi. On the V12 that 760. You niggas.
Can you play those 3?
We real niggas.
Those 3 are some banger anthems in the club.
We thuggin'.
More so for my speed.
Bread, so when we fall, we
okay, we got a request.
The Duchess.
Keep going, Vanessa.
Just those.
No, that's not like I'm ready. I got
so as I come back in,
charging my on it. I told you niggas ready with me.
Hey.
So Vasco had a request.
It better be damn good.
I don't know.
You guys probably don't know this, but they will.
Okay.
These are our anthems for the club, guys. Hey.
Oh, I know this one.
You know this.
This is
starts out a little slow. No, this makes me want to like vibe.
Yeah. When the beat drop, we all in that bitch.
Is the beat gonna drop anytime soon?
Is it did?
A little bit. Oh, it just did.
Okay.
Yeah, go on to the next one.
Okay, so Vasco, these are your songs.
That's a good vibe.
This is I don't think that's gonna make you tear the club up, but it'll definitely make you want to say
this next one fit too though.
Give me a drink.
If you play
one
in order.
Just one.
Okay, what
they already know. Just play it.
If you play it in order. Okay, let's see. Vasco, this is new for you. This is new for me. Cause I don't know none of these shit. I know the old shit that make you fuck the club up. Let's see. You sure that this
you gonna know this one too though?
You sure that this is by this artist?
Yeah.
Kodak?
Yeah, man, You already know.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I almost messed up. I don't know who that was. I didn't know. So
he says this how you spell his name.
This is another Vasco exclusive that he said is gonna tear the club up. Let's see if it's true.
KKK. Yeah.
This ain't to the club up though. I like this song.
Nigga, I got old cash. Shout out my dog me.
Who?
On my LS.
Okay.
Yeah, that's some shit right there.
Yo, that's
you.
Ain't nobody fighting on that song, man. Everybody grooving.
I was gonna say,
everybody grooving.
That's love in the club.
Yeah.
Okay. And then y'all got the same one right here.
Okay.
Don't you talk.
Okay, now y'all said this right here is a guaranteed.
And this gotta go off at a certain time.
And you know what?
Right towards the peak of the shit.
Yeah. No, y'all are 100% right. And I don't know this song.
This shit make me want to cry.
This for y'all.
I don't know this song.
Welcome to the vibe zone.
I don't know this song like everybody else knows.
We finna turn up.
I probably should, but I don't.
It's okay.
Should I let this play? We gonna get flagged. Let it play.
Fuck it.
Let it go.
We already going down anyways.
Sorry, YouTube.
Like this, the grind like that, so I had to shine like this.
Tip your bartenders.
On them locked up shit in the back of the panty wagon. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view.
If you in the car, turn up.
Try to bless it like I said I chew, like a nigga sneeze.
Nigga, please.
Never let them hoes get in between.
If you in the car, you better turn your speakers up.
But I'm lying hard.
You sound just like a DJ too, boy.
I go and get it regardless.
Turn your speaker up.
This way you get with your people. Like, I got everybody give me a fucking hug and shit.
Anything for a dollar.
They told me get him, I got him. I did shit without an album. I did this with Mariah.
Turn your speakers up.
Little nigga, I'm on fire.
Turn them up.
2, 3. On fire.
When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lit. Then I bought that Aston Martin. Ferrari.
Haters, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my niggas and what you talking about. Gangsta moving silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind, now I got what I deserve for it, nigga. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Yeah. When I bought that Aston Martin, y'all thought it was rented. Yeah. Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Papa on this spinach.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I got. That's it.
Hey, yo.
We got flat this whole episode.
We finna get 2K fucking views on this shit.
It's ineligible.
Love that one.
They're all ineligible.
This episode is ineligible.
I love that one.
I'm finna blast Kodak though when I get in the car.
Which one? That one that you played? No flocking?
That's a good one.
That's a good. I like that song. I like that song. I don't know if it's gonna make me to the club, but I like it.
That's gonna make everybody start okay.
Yeah, like that. That brings some peace.
That's a Florida song.
That brings some peace.
That's straight. Oh my god.
I don't fuck with you. Isn't that what Cardi B remixed with Bodak Yellow?
Love,
yeah.
You can't fuck with me if you wanted to.
It's expensive. These is red bottom. These is bloody shoes. And you see,
I love Cardi.
How can you not? She look your icon though.
I love her.
Hilarious.
So that's what we gonna do, man. All week, all month long, we gonna celebrate hip hop. I think next week I'm gonna do some of the best songs. We getting flagged all month. Fuck it. If you watching on YouTube,
we ain't making no money.
If you watching on YouTube,
y'all ain't making no money.
Y'all better hit that like button.
Yeah, you watching on YouTube, you better subscribe. If you can't hear what I'm saying, my mouth is moving right now because they'd cut the audio from this shit. Go listen to the.
We'll have the annotation right here.
Yeah, go.
just put the words on the screen.
Closed caption. And go listen to the regular audio. But that's my top 5. Next week I'm gonna do like the top 5 female artists verses that just went.
That was my favorite top 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the boots at the end.
I mean, I like
set
music.
Set it off in this motherfucker.
That just
set it off.
That brought you back though.
Oh no, I ain't been to the club because the club don't play music like that no more.
What they play
and
now?
the clubs that do play music like that, you don't want to go to. So it's like.
I saw somebody said that they thought that they were like these women in their 30s. They said they got a podcast too. Shout out to them. They gonna know who they are when they hear it. But I don't know them personally, so they might not hear this. But if y'all know who they are, y'all heard them say this. But it was like they were at the club and they was like they heard boom, 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 boom. Girl, your work. They thought that's what they heard. But I guess it's a remix of that song now. Yeah. Somebody redid that song.
They thought it was, girl, you working with the
They thought it was that, but they went to the floor like, man. Then it's like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck going on?
What is this?
So whoever remixed that song, stop it.
Hey, I was gonna suggest to you, I put it in the sheet.
Okay.
For a top 5.
What? Say it now.
No, top 5 songs that should not be remixed anymore.
Oh man, that's more
like
than 5.
The first one that comes to my mind is "Silly of Me."
Who else remixed that one?
"Silly of Me."
I know that song.
I think Monica has done it.
That should
Kelly
never been
Price has
touched.
done it. But it started with Denise Williams. Yeah.
Oh love, stop me. Can I do an old school top 5, like old school music?
I bet you won't.
I'm going like.
No, you gotta run them past.
Yeah, I gotta send them to you first because
some
you
of
want to
your
hear some
old
Biggie
school
Tupac.
is.
You want to hear Biggie Tupac, but I want to hear.
No, I like 70s.
This thing gonna be right
Hip
back
hop?
in here yelling this.
Oh, there was. I guess there was none.
Yeah,
Never
not
mind.
really
I guess
like
that's what we're
that.
doing.
We got to it's hip hop music month.
I gotta look at some stuff. And then you have to send it to me. Shut up.
Let's go. Ready for it. Vanessa, we gotta go, man. We've been
All right,
shit. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm ready. I'm waiting for somebody to bring me in.
Oh well, no, I was doing it, but you was doing it. Doing it.
You act like you didn't know we was gonna bring you in.
I didn't know.
You know everything else, so you in it and you
I know everything else.
You see how I did that though?
That was good. You did it better than I ever did.
You're not allowed to take jabs at me.
I was just doing it for the show.
How dare you?
Fuck.
How dare you?
Am I fired now?
I have no jurisdiction over that.
I've never fired anybody.
No.
2 people.
Except those 2 times.
Except those 2 times.
Yeah.
Nessa!
Oh, yes.
Vasco, bring her in, please. What woman?
So, Vanessa, every week, women want to know something, and you the ringleader of the shit. So, what do women want to know?
Because he had such a great lead into that. So I was like, I don't want to stuff on his.
Because I'm a little excited about this because I kind of want to do this.
This one?
Yes. Okay. Women want to know, what do you really think and feel about us wearing matching and coordinated outfits? And how far are you willing to go? Like, can we wear his queen and my king shirts?
God damn.
Type thing. Don't do that like you don't have auntie.
No.
They probably did it. Oh, okay.
Well, I do.
Fellas.
So, like, how do you really feel about that? Are we like dragging you into something you're just doing to appease us, or like is it something that you're actually interested in? Or maybe is that something like bedazzled shirts that grows with age?
Oh God,
Diva, Delta Diva,
bedazzled. You gonna have me? I am fucking bedazzled.
No, you ain't gotta be bedazzled. I'm just saying, as you get older, some things become more appealing. Mm-hmm. So is that like for young men right now? Like, we ain't doing that matching shit. Nah, I'm thing 1, you're thing 2.
Look at this right here. Look at my screen. That's 1. Yeah, keep talking, Vasco.
So
keep talking, Vasco.
That's the couple with the locks that do everything together.
That's my auntie and uncle.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
You know the couple with the locks that I'm talking about?
They be
that
dancing?
washed each other's hair and stuff.
No, not them. Not them.
I know.
Yeah, because they sure look like them. Look at them matching every picture.
Go ahead, Vasco. Can y'all match?
Yeah, we can match, bro. And I was just finna. That's why I was looking like that earlier when you was even asking the questions. Because fellas, like,
we can or you want to.
Honestly, does it even matter? Because if we say we don't want to, and y'all get upset, we gonna do the shit regardless.
So you don't really want to.
So it depends on the fit. Like we can wear. If you let me wear whatever fit I want, you tell me the colors that we gonna do, and I can do whatever I want. Throw them together. All right, cool.
So something coordinated. But matching is far.
If it's Halloween, cool. If it's a special event, cool. If we finna just go to Walmart,
y'all are going to Tampa.
Okay.
And y'all are going to Busch Gardens.
Okay.
For Spooky Night.
We could.
Can I, or y'all going to Disney World? Can you wear Mickey Mouse and I wear Minnie Mouse?
Fuck yeah,
Vanessa.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Easily.
Let's go. Can you see this?
You gotta put that on the show.
What is?
Because it's the belt.
What is?
Because why did he got his pants tucked in like that? Jerry got 2 Pepto-Bismols.
Y'all ain't gonna do my goddamn auntie and uncle.
Look at this socks.
And he got 2 socks all the way up to his
Y'all
knee.
ain't gonna do my auntie and uncle. Y'all not gonna do my auntie and uncle.
But they look genuinely happy.
So he get right. He OG. You can't get too wake up. That shit is
He
funny.
don't look like, why am I here? He looks like, okay, where my fit at?
Right. You
I'm very happy to be
shit,
here. Same outfit right there. Boom.
It's adorbs.
My wife,
it's the pink with the belt.
My wife wanted us to do this. Like, she sees them and be like, "Oh my god, they just look so happy together and they be matching." I told her absolutely not.
He sure look like party. Which one related to you? Him?
Uncle Ricky, yeah.
Damn, he look like one of y'all.
Yeah.
Your jeans strong as hell.
The resemblance.
So me and my wife, we do it once a year.
Okay.
We do it once a year. We do it on vacation. So if so when we go on vacation, we either buy a matching shirt or she'll make a matching shirt, but it's only on vacation. Now we'll coordinate. Mm-hmm. We'll coordinate, but
you got the button up flannels on both of them.
But we not gonna match like this. We can't do this.
That is adorable.
We cannot. It's
why
not
y'all
adorable.
got his picture next to the tiger?
Huh? I don't know why he did that to himself.
Why he got himself in the middle of Times Square?
Leave my uncle alone.
LeVert playing with the phone.
I'm gonna go follow him on Facebook.
Vanessa, so you want to match with your boo? How often?
Definitely for Halloween. Like for Halloween, I was a butterfly. He was a bug catcher.
Okay.
But in hindsight, I was like, oh, he's catching bugs and I'm a bug. Like
he caught you, didn't he?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And even if I was a bird, I was like, you catching birds out here?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how cool that was.
I just can't go that far.
Okay, so not identical outfits.
No.
But you will coordinate
Not that.
occasionally.
I'll
you
coordinate.
will match once a year.
Yes.
That's where you cap it off.
Mm-hmm.
Vasco, you'll do whatever the fuck she says. Is what I interpreted from your answer.
No.
Not whatever she says, but
because if she bring it up, want to do it, it's gonna be probably for an event or some shit. So I'm gonna be like,
you down with the get down?
Right? Yeah. I'm here for the long haul.
So the synopsis is y'all ain't really fucking with it.
Nah, I don't know no dude that's really
that we just want to be on.
Like I even did it with my homeboy once. Like it had a shirt that said you can get with this, and his shirt said you can get with that. Ooh. But it was like, dog.
Maybe that's what. Maybe.
What you said? What you said?
Would you do that with your homeboys?
I was young. I was
How
19.
young?
He said he made me think about. I did that shit with my brother. Like we wore matching suits and shit. Like
we close.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Fuck you with this.
Nah, you can get with this and you can get with that.
Them niggas walk down the hallway, yeah, bitch.
Yeah, you see this?
You got
which one you want? Which one you want?
You can get with this.
A lot of people wanted that.
If you're a man in the comments,
no, hold
30
on,
to 40.
That's old. They wanted
30
this.
to 40?
They wanted this. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
30 to 40. I need to know what is your feelings towards matching and coordinated outfits? Where do you draw the line?
They're not doing that shit.
You see so many of them on Facebook.
Get away with that shit.
On the cruise ships, old as hell. Vasco!
Yo.
Can they follow you, man, on social media?
Y'all already know, man. Just go to everything, anything, and type in IAM.VSJ. Give your boy a subscribe. Go like some videos. Go like some pictures on the gram. You know what I'm saying? Retweet a couple tweets on the Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Tweeting?
Yeah. I don't be tweeting, but I need to get into it.
He don't.
He don't.
No, I don't be tweeting for real. On TikTok, follow me on there though. I be posting them every now and then.
You be killing the videos lately, man, on YouTube.
Trying. Hey, man. Vanessa, where can they follow you?
Instagram and Twitter.
The fuck, you forgot?
Say, wait a minute.
Never mind. Nessa_Mufasa, Facebook, Nessa Ness. Please go ahead and subscribe to us right now. Jerry.
Yo, it's your boy, Jerry the Great. It's getting late. We got a date with the fans next week in Jacksonville. We gonna see y'all live. No job, turkey, but we gonna have turkey on Thanksgiving. It's giving. Jerry the Great, man. All platforms, Jerry the Great. And follow us at the Dignified Delinquents. That's the Dignified Delinquents. We are the Dignified Delinquents. And guess what? We out.